Olympus has fallen, y'all. What will we do? What will we do?
Yo, Smiley,
Yes, sir.
I need a bag, but I left my wallet in the car and I got a dub on it.
All right, let's go. I got you.
I said I need a bag. but I
You
left
all,
my
you all
wallet-
saying it like all loud, like you really like doing that, and we live.
But I left my wallet in the car.
Say less. Got you. I got you.
Appreciate you, big dog.
That's where say less came from, by the way, for people that's not from the hood. People be saying too much. Like we not on camera. You gotta say less. Respectfully. Yeah. Oh. Shout out to everybody for pulling up on us, man. Pulling up on the guys.
Pulling up on the guys.
Oh, the last one. I got one. A little bit. Didn't think I was gonna be real. Yeah, man, we here, man. Beautiful, man. Wonderful. Wonderful day. So, we gonna get started. You got all right. You don't. I got one like that. I got papers. I got papers. I got papers. Here's the menu, Joe. They was black. Oh yeah, and some other stuff that came with it, like a free card or $0 off your first box.
A brand new car.
No, because it's like meat. You can still use the meat for other stuff. You don't have to. It's food. It's free food, bro. Not too good for food.
Shit, I was trying to make a point.
Put that in the chair.
What?
Stuff on the tea.
I'm going through stuff.
No, that box.
What? The food? That's cookies right there. That's the other stuff.
Cookies, do you love me?
I know, I said put that on the seat so it ain't.
The cookies?
Yeah.
Are you riding?
Oh, give a shout out. Sign me in the building.
We're not sponsoring them.
They
Either
sponsor
it's
my
Hello
stomach
Fresh.
when I'm grabbing. I gotta reach under the seat.
Oh,
It's
But
cookies
you
in
got
there.
it there
It ain't an
closed.
empty box.
I know.
I ain't want to show people what I'm eating so they could be like, damn, why you ain't share? People be acting like that. You're welcome to have one if you want, but I bit those. That's what I'm saying. You can eat around the bit part, though.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, welcome to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. It's your boy, Smiley Jizzle, and my mans,
It's so deep.
and our co-hosts,
But I have fun.
and we in the building, y'all. Yo. We here early, because it's beautiful outside and super hot.
Facts.
We getting ready for a journey, for an adventure. And so, man, it's gonna be good.
They didn't say
Nobody actually can.
Yeah, she's saying.
Yo, do any of y'all watch The Boys?
No,
I stopped watching that the first
I
season.
be seeing it. What's the name?
I know-
Lonzo,
I know a lot of people watch it. I don't know who watches our videos that watches it, but it's lit. It's like The Boys is like really like a knockoff. What would we call it? It's like people against the superheroes. So what would be a show like somebody against superheroes?
X-Men.
Well,
Yeah,
X-Men
kinda,
are
yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah,
kinda,
but the people don't. In that,
you don't
the normal people that are not
Okay,
mutants
okay,
don't
so
like
yeah,
them.
it's kind of like that. So supes are like genetically modified superheroes type of shit. Oh, could you send Malik the link? He said he wanna tap in on Instagram. You got him on Instagram, right? It's like really like if you don't like superhero stuff, then you're not gonna like it. But it's so more dramatic than your average superhero joint. Plus, it's MA. You know what I mean? It's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. A lot of things that would you probably think about with superheroes happens in The Boys that you probably would never see in any other superhero type of thing. Because it always talks more about how great the superheroes are, stopping bad guys and being role models for children and stuff like that. No, these superheroes are people. So they do people stuff. So you'll find superheroes having intimate relationships and using their powers during their relationship. Like there was one girl
They're live.
who, yeah,
We live.
there's one girl who she has the power to get smaller and bigger. And she used her power to have intercourse with somebody. She goes inside the dude, inside of his joint and jumps around in there. Cause she could get microscopically small, but she tell him, please don't do anything. Let me come out before you do anything.
That's like on American Gods when she put people up inside her biscuits everywhere.
Yeah, and they be stuck in a vortex.
Yeah, but this is how they enjoy it. Like it's not like she's trapping them or anything like that. It's how she enjoys it. Like or for them, because these guys are freaks.
Is
so
she
they
get in there and jump around?
Get in there and jump around, or kick their balls or something. Like get real small and kick them.
Do like
Yeah, little weird stuff. It's crazy. But check out The Boys. Like if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's so dope. I be wanting to talk about it with people, but only people that talk about it is people that be wanting to do a long conversation. Like, let's just talk about The Boys. They want to talk about The Boys and be like, oh, but what do you think about it? Like, no, I don't want to talk about the fucking Mensa Academy. Like,
What's his name up there? I forgot.
Malik Malcolm or something. Malcolm.
That's not related to that, but I don't remember.
Let me see if I can find out. Let's see if I can see it. I think I was on Instagram.
Oh, here, I found
it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's a few shows because like over the summer, a lot of people be like, it be so hot. Like sometimes like when it's cold, you notice like people be going to sleep. People don't really really want to be around and stuff like that when it's cold. But when it's hot, people want to do stuff. People want to be active. So when they come home, they don't really want to go right to sleep because it's so hot, and they want to relax and they want something to watch. So I watch a lot of stuff. I watch like everything. I watch like anime, whatever. But I got some new stuff that came out that's crazy that I've been watching. There's a movie that just came out called Long Legs. Pretty good movie. I started watching that yesterday. I can't tell y'all my source.
You didn't finish?
No, I started watching it, but then I don't know, I took a shower and then I started listening to music and I started smoking and I was like, I don't want to watch this movie. I'm going to watch it when I'm like relax and focus. I got some ice cream from Insomnia, and I put it in the
Got
freezer.
ice cream too? You should have brought
Pass
that.
that.
Nah, that's for me, for
Pass
later.
it to me. You were supposed to pass it to
That's
me.
my movie ice cream.
I don't know why.
You passed it to me like I was gonna roll this shit. Yo, damn
Because
well.
you talking to the cat, I thought, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
What's that good?
King of the Planet of the Apes, the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, whatever.
You talk about your movie list?
Movies that's out right now that's popping.
The
Nigga,
first
I was
That's
like
like hot movies.
I want to see that Denzel joint, Gladiator 2.
It's a lot of movies. What'd you say now?
Gladiator 2 with Denzel.
Gladiator 2 is a movie that's coming out or it's out?
It's coming out with Denzel Washington.
When is that coming? These are movies that's currently out. This
Oh,
is
no, it's not.
now
Yeah,
playing.
it's not.
Oh. Talk
But
about
it's
that.
coming
Talk
out.
about upcoming. Talk about upcoming. That shit sounds thorough.
Yeah, it's thorough as fuck.
I ain't even
But I'm
seen
talking
it.
about
But
what
I've
I
seen
know,
it.
cause you know I be watching movies all the
Yeah,
time. So
yeah.
I got everything that's
I
out.
know you watched the first Gladiator, nigga.
Oh, Gladiator's
These
my
are
shit.
pants.
Yeah, Gladiator's my shit.
Yeah.
These are
Coming out in a
pants.
second.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Look.
like SpongeBob SquarePants. and
Yo,
shit.
but then some like
What is
psychedelic '60s type of pants.
Because I'm hungry. It got a
Or some wrestler
dragonfly
pants.
or
Right?
a skeleton with wings or
That's
something.
crazy.
But yeah, speaking of Gladiator, the Furiosa, that's a new movie that just came back out. The Mad Max saga. That's crazy. Apocalyptic type of demeanor type of joint.
Okay, shit.
That shit's crazy.
The first Omen.
The First Omen that came out, but
I didn't finish.
that came out this year in the summer. Oh man,
I don't know. It did come out
Then-
recently.
It's another movie that came out. I watched the TV Glow. It's with that black boy that played in that movie where it was like Nas growing up and he was playing he was doing Nas. It was a Netflix show. I forgot the name of that show, but I love that show. It was like a hip hop culture type of show. But he was showing all the different DJs that he came to and Kool Herc and all that. Like it was lit. I gotta remember the name of it. I would. But anyway, he was in it and it was like some type of, I don't know, it was just weird. Like this girl was like possessed. I didn't finish watching that. I don't want to spoil it, but it's called I Watched the TV Glow. It's a horror. Oh shit.
Nice.
Thank you. What else? What else came out? Godzilla.
I just sneezed in the track.
The
God
God.
bless me. Yes.
I
that's
sneezed
true.
on the track. I sneezed on the track.
Got the Godzilla shit. They made 2 Godzillas that came out, for the summer. That's in the theaters right now.
So we gonna talk about this Trump getting shot. People say it's fake.
Nah. We got other stuff. That's the finale. We don't want to dig into that because it's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy discussion. We gonna get to that, trust. Cause I got some real topics. I'm just filling it in with this to everybody. It's mad movies that's out right now. Like sure. Oh, Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys. That was pretty good. Check that out. Fucking. What else? What is another movie that's out right now? Ain't no Marvel shit out right now? Nope. Just The Blaze supposed to be coming in November. No, it's supposed to be coming out next November.
Is he gonna be in it?
No.
Misha Mali, right? That's who you talking about?
No.
Oh, you want Wesley Snipes to be in it? Nah, Mish, whatever. How you say that guy name?
Who is that?
The dude from Power. What's his name? The dude from House of Cards, the black guy.
Remy. I don't know how to say it.
Misha Mali, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm butchering your name, bro.
I didn't even know that. At least you know what it is. I never knew.
Well, yeah, he gonna be the new Blade.
Oh, well then, he's a good.
He looks like I was about to say Tupac. He looks like Wesley Snipes a little bit. He fit the Blade. Nah, to that character, he looked just like that character. Yo. He looks just like him from the movie. Whether you think he's attractive or not, we're not talking about that. But
No, I'm not saying. You said he looks like.
he
Wesley
do look
Snipes.
like
I don't
Blade.
think-
He look like the
they
same
just both
Blade.
dark skin and
No, but when they got the did you bite me, nigga? Boo, God, back
Why
up.
she bitch you? I seen her do
She
it.
don't. I don't know why
She was trying to tell me
She
something.
was rubbing against
Don't
you,
tell
and
me
then she
nothing.
hit you with the
because you ignored her.
That's
Come
wild.
on,
You
bite
better
me.
stop biting.
I'll bite
people.
you back. Don't fuck.
Don't look at me like that. You don't bite.
But listen, fucking Blade is like the way that Blade look, his head shape and shit. It's like pause. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? So he looked like very similar to that nigga. And then he got the mustache just like the Blade character. He got the shape up just like the Blade character. He really looked like that nigga. Like that nigga is Blade. Like at first I was against it. Like I ain't gonna hold you because I know some personal things about the character, you know what I mean? But that shouldn't have anything to do with his acting style. It's a whole bunch of them that's questionable.
The Blade character being changed.
What?
No, he's in the community type shit. So a lot of people.
Remy is?
Yeah.
Already, right?
He been.
He was in. He was the villain for Luke Cage, right?
Yeah, he was in that too. Yeah.
So he definitely was.
He's a good actor.
But he's a good actor, yo. You know what I mean? So
I'm mad as hell. Luke Cage got Rosario Dawson in that shit. I was like,
He
damn.
don't got her in real life because
Yeah, he don't. But still, I would love to do a scene with Rosario.
she a little sleazy. And Marvel, yo.
Okay.
They be having her smashing a character. All the
She
superheroes.
doctor, man.
She be like helping them and then be letting them smash. Like she crazy. She easy, yo.
She love to love.
Sleep. What do you think about Megan Good?
What Megan Good?
Oh, with
Michael
the
Ealy picked her up. And
that was
swinged her
disrespectful,
around,
man.
hugging
You
her.
can see like
And she was so happy. She like,
Let's talk about that shit.
Body
Let's
language
talk
don't
about
lie.
and
it.
she
yo,
was
that's crazy.
laughing and so happy. She's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
He's like, it's been so
don't
long.
lie,
She's like,
yo.
I know. And she was cheesing mad hard.
Yeah, she was. So what? His brother.
And Jonathan was upset. He didn't know what to do. He kept looking around.
That's crazy,
mad
like,
awkward.
Who gonna
If
go
you-
first? Cause y'all gotta grab the mic.
If you her man,
Hold on, Sean.
if you her man, you can't be like.
You gotta talk directly in this
If you her man, you can't be like letting your shorty like give no like swing around sounds or music type of hugs like that. Like that's crazy. Like, that's just too much. Like if you just like a hug is
What's
it's supposed to
he
be
supposed to do though?
it's supposed to be like
Stay in a public-
harmless, but it shouldn't be like something somebody just does like out of nowhere. Like you don't know this nigga and she never introduced you. Like that's kind of crazy. Like you can't
He know him. He said he dapped him up first before.
yeah, but okay.
It's still etiquette. Even if
You gotta
grab
carry
me up
yourself
first,
a
you
certain
don't-
type of way.
Yeah, you don't just grab.
You
up
can't
like-
just grab
you know
my
what I'm saying?
shorty and I'm
But
standing right
that's
here.
up
You
to
gotta
her
be
too.
respectful.
It's the woman.
Exactly.
It's a lot
And
of
then she
elements
probably didn't
of
know
the
he was gonna do
situation
that.
I
'Cause you're a woman. If a
personally
dude
wouldn't
just
agree
walk
with.
up to you and pick you up, what you supposed to do?
But
Kick him in the
Chill
nuts
out.
and-
I'm with.
What I'm saying
what's
is,
the name?
if you,
She
there's
could
a
just
lot of
like,
elements in the
yeah, you're
situation
doing
that
too much.
I
I'm with.
personally
I'm
didn't
with. What's
agree
the
with,
name?
but that's not my
Same,
shorty.
yeah.
He know
Some
especially.
people carry on differently in their
and
relationship,
that's why she
and that's
was
why
wrong, 'cause
sometimes
she
their
knew,
relationship
like,
don't work
she
out.
knew that was fine.
Sometimes it just don't work out. You can't speak up. It's not gonna work out. A closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't like something, say something.
And
I mean,
imagine
he
if that
probably
was on the
did,
other-
but he
she was
probably
on the
ain't
other
gonna
foot.
say it. They
And
were
that's
on
on
camera.
him.
Imagine
He
if she
probably
was on the
said
other
it
should
to
already
her
know.
privately.
Like she should already know the vibes. If we moving somewhere serious.
Imagine if
what's
the
going
shoe
on?
was on the other foot, and it was a female actress, and he hugged her like that.
Who's that? First thing you do, yo, this is my boyfriend, such and such and such. Oh, nice to meet you. You don't pick my girl
They're
up,
not
bro.
strangers. They're all actors.
It don't matter.
Cause you say introducing them as if they don't know each other. That's what I'm referring
But don't be
to.
hugging.
I
Don't be
agree
hugging my
that it's
girl.
inappropriate,
like that.
but
Like
they don't need to
that's
introduce
too
them.
much.
They already know each
You
other.
doing too much. Even if you want to give her a kiss on the cheek, nigga, don't you see me standing here? What am I?
Yeah, I don't even like that. Don't give my
It's
brother.
really like oh, you ain't nobody.
Yeah.
You ain't nobody, Lance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
kiss her on the hand. Don't kiss her on the cheek.
yeah,
Don't
like,
do none of that
like
shit.
you doing too much.
Even
and
a hug is a little like.
We could
if
say
it's not ass out hug.
We could say
if it's not the back
church
pat,
hug.
yeah, the church
we could
hug.
say there's a level. We could even say I'll take this L. We could even say there's a level of insecurity, but I think you could look at it as saying like, okay, it's just respectful. If I see another man, I'm not gonna just do that with his girl. Oh, what's up? How you been, yo?
Unless I'm trying to be funny.
Yeah,
I've done that to be funny.
Right, that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm.
See, that's long.
Some niggas will box you. Like some niggas will say, "Yo, like, I don't like these games," and you taking that chance.
You know who you're doing that to.
I would automatically
and that wouldn't look good
be
for
showing
him
type
if
of
he did
shit.
react negatively in that situation to put his hands on him after what already just happened.
You know what would look better? I think the best way to how he could have handled that is like, whoa, y'all a little close, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am standing here,
right.
And then however he chose to deal with that is on Michael Ealy.
I don't even think it should have been said out loud. It should have been like on. Well, they already dapped, but he should have like they would talk about it on the piece, and he was like, because you're a public figure, you gotta worry about your image and stuff. You already just went through whatever. So he should have just dapped him up again, like, yo, bro, chill, don't do that no more. To like privately, where only he could hear.
He probably did do that, but the deed is done. At the end of the day, the deed is done. Like, once it's on camera, once the public gets to say on it, then guess what? Even if we had a conversation after, what does it matter? I still got to go through it publicly because of your actions. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, sometimes you have to be on film standing up for what you believe in. You don't have to be the most aggressive nigga in the world, but you got to stand up for what you believe in.
You're going to be seen.
Unless you don't believe in that.
You're going to be seen one way or the other. You're going to be seen one way or the other.
And then it also depends on the dynamic of the relationship. He clearly was uncomfortable with it, but I've heard some men speak on it and said it depends on, like, if there's somebody, like an old friend, somebody you grew up with and you ain't seen him in a long time, and I know the relationship and I know it's not nothing like that, then I wouldn't care. And they were friends, so some people would say they wouldn't be okay with it. But he clearly, you could see on his face that he was uncomfortable with. So it just depends on what's the dynamic of your relationship and what you accept in your, which that should have been previously discussed.
That's facts.
That's true.
That's facts.
But you could see he's looking all around.
Yeah.
He took his glasses off and wiped away his little purse.
He was acting like he didn't care. Like, nah,
he
nigga,
did.
He
had a merce on. Or whatever.
Big dog.
Call it. And Joe Budden was going in on him. He looking like he was just going in on him. He looked like the Cracker Barrel mascot.
That's
with his
hilarious.
outfit on.
That's hilarious. He should have used some of that Creed 3, nigga. Like, yo, bro. He gave him that stink eye, but
he was tight.
He was tight as fuck. Like this, yo, I can't believe she's.
And Jonathan, a big dude, he could have probably.
He could have did. That's why I said he trained. He at least had to train for that movie. I know that shit. Gotta make it look real, nigga.
Yo, y'all seen that guy in a wheelchair dragging that person down the sidewalk?
Did we talk about it last week? That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Dragging an unalived person down the street in a bag, and
a woman that rejected him
in a wheelchair. Is that what happened? Because I heard that she was like helping him or something.
You don't know. You always.
Right.
You know why?
We don't know why it happened.
You know why I said it had to be.
Somebody did speak on it and say that they know that they did have some type. They don't know what the relationship was, but I don't know. They don't know what was going on, but they did interact. Somebody else said they did see them interacting, or she would come to his house or whatever. But they don't know what was going on. It wasn't discussed with them, but they don't know what happened. But she was going to his house. I don't know, or he was coming to her house or something. I don't know what happened. But the guy on the news was talking about, he was like, she was loved in the community. He was like, I would see her passing by How you know she was loved?
That's what I heard.
What the guy
and that's
in
what
the
I
news
heard.
said didn't even make no sense.
If you're loved in the community, you show love to everybody. You see what I'm saying? So for him to kill her had to be out of jealousy. You know what I mean? Like, some things just make perfect sense. Like, at the end of the day, he was like, yo, you're giving
But that's
people
what one person said. That person don't even know her because he said she was loved by the community, but then he said, I seen her passing by. So she was loved by the community, or I would see her in passing. You don't even...
Because you know why? She probably was nice. She probably was nice to him in passing. She probably was, you know what I mean? Hey, blah, blah, blah. You never know. Like, if she was loved by the community, he probably loved her too. But he couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
How do you love somebody you just see them in passing?
You just love the energy of people. You could love somebody's energy. I love people's energy all the time. You ever see an old couple and they're together and they're all lovey-dovey? I love that energy. You ever see black people, a whole black family together? You see what I'm saying? I don't know them, but I love that energy.
With no drama.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could love people's energy on passing. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. What dude was trying to say. Like, she just was a good energy person. And this man chopped her ass up and put her in the body bag. And that's crazy. You see when they was walking his ass out there?
She was chopped up?
I don't know. I mean, for her to be in that bag, I'm pretty sure her ass was chopped the fuck up.
Her whole body because you could see.
Yeah, she got a gunshot wound to the head.
Oh,
I didn't see that. I'm saying in the bag, it wasn't. It didn't look chopped up because you could
her
see
body
her.
was intact. It was just inside of the bag.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
And drag. He was going fast too.
Like, that's a strong ass bag.
That's a strong ass motor in that wheelchair.
What
it was
the
like
fuck?
a cleaner's bag, like, you know, when you put.
Oh, the clothes and shit. Yeah, that bag.
That weight heavy as hell. Like, you drag
that's
that shit.
crazy.
But he had that wheelchair.
He was bouncing too. He was doing the wheel.
He was going like 10 miles an hour.
He was speeding. And then people.
He didn't think nobody was gonna see his bitch ass.
He didn't care.
That's why. That's a crime of passion.
He didn't care.
Like, what you thought? They thought it was gonna be trash. You could clearly see that.
I'm not even gonna say that dude.
That's a crime of passion.
But look,
he was not trying to.
He just like the dude. He just like the dude that splashed on this chick leg and ran.
Oh wow! Nah, that dude.
That
dude.
She was crying.
See, that could have been a deer. That could have been some
What do you
wild
do?
shit.
As a
What do you do?
What do you do? Some dude just
they
come by
ran, so what
nut on your girl leg and bounce.
Oh,
I'm chasing him down, nigga.
You gonna chase
I'm
him?
chasing him down, bro.
If he run already,
it don't matter. Yo, you know what?
I don't know.
I got
a
knife on my key, cuz.
You gonna get him?
I'm gonna get him.
You think he just gonna stand there and let you cut him?
If his dick is out, he don't got no fucking choice. If I catch him, it's up.
If you catch, what are you gonna do?
I'm running down with my key.
And hold them.
No, I'm gonna do some things that I can't say on YouTube. For sure. If you splash on my girl, yeah. Especially my kid, my girl, my mom.
You gotta be close.
I'll go to jail for that.
You gotta be close to the person and catch him with a knife.
All I'm saying is,
nobody's gonna just stand there and let you stab them. They're gonna run.
Yeah.
Unless you got.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
The same can be said about.
But
nobody gonna stand there and let you down.
Jaden, she probably
He had it ready.
Exactly.
He had it ready.
He had to.
Nah, yo. He was edging. He was edging. He was edging
at the end.
He was edging in all three.
At the end, and
they was on the bus, right?
I don't know.
This was inside of
outside.
No, this was inside of a Walmart, I think.
Yeah,
so he was
somewhere.
probably in the bathroom.
And he was almost finished because you know when it's about to come, and he was like, "Oh, here."
Yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy story.
That had to been like some type
No.
of
It was a Dollar Tree. My bad, it was a Dollar Tree.
And she was like,
a Dollar Tree in Philly.
And his shirt said, "It's not gonna lick itself."
Yo, right.
He planned this.
He did plan it.
Like,
he was one of those. He's a
like,
deviant.
bitch, wipe it off.
He a
like, why?
out there.
I mean, I would be mad too, but the nigga ran. You're just standing there crying. Wipe the shit off. You about to
That's
let
embarrassing.
it dry up.
She want this shit on camera.
And she keeps saying it was all blurred out.
Yeah, they blurred it out. They censored it on her leg.
And she's like, "You're not on my leg."
That's
like,
crazy.
call the cops and stop crying.
I don't know how stuff like that be happening to people, yo. People just be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Because he had to already be, but he must have just ran up on her and then come out.
Yep.
He was edging that. Nah.
Not even edging. He probably was jerking off somewhere else, and he was almost edging is when you jerk off and you stop. I don't think he stopped, and then the edging is like you about to and then you stop and then you start up again. I think he was almost finished, and then he ran up on her when he knew it was about to come out.
He was like, "Oh, sorry," and ran off.
He said sorry.
He didn't say sorry. He just ran.
He was like, "I got my nut off." God. Like, yo, that's crazy. She probably was in shock. Like, I know this nigga didn't just nut on me. That's crazy, yo. I'm sorry for you, old girl.
Just wipe it off.
I wish you had a dude that caught him and whooped that man ass. But
woman obsessed with man at gym put tracker on his car, then pistol whipped his girlfriend.
Mainly wasn't playing around, nigga.
She was Asian.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. Do you fight a girl then in that situation?
Wait, what happened?
She put a tracker in a man's car that she was attracted to, and that man had a whole girlfriend, and you know what I mean? And then she beat up the girlfriend, basically.
What would you do, like, as a man?
As a
fight
man,
that girl?
Press charges, nigga. That's the only thing I could do.
Because you're gonna get, unless you do it while it's happening. No, if you do it while it's happening to prevent her, then that could be self-defense. Even if it's because you're protecting a loved one.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna stand there and watch her get beat up. I'm gonna restrain her ass until they call the police.
Definitely.
But if it happened afterwards, yeah, only thing I could do is call the police. Like, it's crazy.
And she just liked him. They wasn't messing around.
I don't know. It's not really much context to the story.
That's a damn lie. If you crazy, she must have been. There are crazy people that would just do that. Just they like you and they made up a whole delusion in their head or whatever. But it would make more sense that something was going on. They were sleeping around or something, and that's why. Because just that you like him. And you did that is wild.
That's obsession.
I mean, it's wild regardless.
That happens too, though.
Like, so.
That happens too, though. That's obsession. Like,
yeah.
Motherfucker obsess over a motherfucker. And women obsess over men too. Don't get it twisted. Like, niggas ain't the only niggas that do wild shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all do that shit. Shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, this shit is the fake food that the government just approved in fucking Sacramento.
Yeah, making chicken.
Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with Chick-fil-A no more. Cause like I literally taste
don't matter.
But it's in a grocery store.
Right. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, but you can taste the change. Like, you know what's real and what's fake if you really paying attention. Like, you see what I'm saying? But it's just harder now because now you have to go look for the halal chicken versus the
like that thing I posted in the chat before about the flu code. This girl was like, she learned in college. Her teacher told her the numbers that be on the fruit, the PLU code. She said her professor told her how to know which one's organic and which one they did something to it. So she was like, but I don't remember the numbers, but it's a video. I'll put it in the chat, but it's not. It probably from like last week.
9 was good.
9 was fine.
9 sounded like alkaline, so that makes sense.
She made a rhyme with it. But that's what she said. That's what the teacher told her. I guess she said it like that. Because she don't usually be. I've seen some of her other videos. She don't usually.
I go back to the water conversation. Remember I said the alkaline, the water is alive because of the alkaline and shit. Like, I think it's dead water, yo. You drinking dead water.
We was high as fuck though, huh?
Yeah, we was.
We ain't there yet for that one. Yeah, but food.
We gotta get an hour.
Why could you eat, man? Like, yo, I think HelloFresh is good. Like I cook with. They got pretty good meats. I don't know if they.
No, didn't look.
If they yeah, no. Yeah.
We don't know. We're not in it all.
But I opened it up. It's no little animals or parasites.
But hold on, y'all think y'all can tell what's fake chicken and what's not fake chicken? Because I feel like Burger King, you know, the chicken, original chicken, that's just not real chicken.
Well,
It's
I think
processed.
we could assume all fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
It's processed. You know, they get a lot of it at bulk, so it'll be cheaper to get the processed version than it would be to get the real stuff. The real stuff is
But
gonna
I
be
feel
more
like
expensive.
I feel like halal is real though.
Okay.
Just because it's a halal restaurant, that don't mean that they are giving all natural.
I mean, let's just be honest. We live in a capitalistic society, so we have to believe what that entails is more than likely what it is.
And they're getting the same stuff that we
businesses have to
get.
thrive.
They not getting it
They
from
can
no
only
damn
get
farm
what's
or no
available
shit.
to them, and if they are getting something from another source, then where's that source? If you really
The
want to
same
track
place
it
that
down.
we get stuff from. They not going to
But
no
you never
farm
know.
and get,
Maybe
they
it
be
could have
saying
to be in
farm
shit.
raised
Maybe it could
chicken.
have
You know why I
farm, but
believe-
you got to find out where those farms
You know why I
are.
believe a lot of the halal places don't really mix with the modern places that everyone else gets their chicken? Is because their religion says they can't have certain foods, and a lot of the
Now
process.
they can't
Hold
serve
on. A lot of the process. Yes, it does mean they can't serve.
I gotta counter.
Yes, it does mean it.
I gotta counter to what you're saying.
What
but I'm
halal?
gonna
What
let you
halal?
continue.
What halal spot?
Finish your point first.
That's a
Finish your
valid
point.
point though. Like what
Finish your
halal
point.
spot?
All right, finish and I'll tell you.
Okay, so
Finish
at the
what
end
you're
of the
saying.
day, what I was trying to say was a lot of these companies, because of their religious blocks, they won't say, okay, well, we know you cook with this in the grease, and this has some type of chemicals that's with pigs, and we don't fuck with pigs, or we don't fuck with, you know what I mean, certain animals and shit, and they don't play about that shit, because you got to think about it. You got to prepare the food. How do you prepare something that you know has
People
pork in
make
it?
food that they don't eat.
No, don't make it.
No. I'm talking about halal stores
Finish your point.
specifically. Halal stores specifically.
I want
do
to
not-
answer that question
do
that you
not,
asked me. And I'm listening to what
prepare.
you're saying.
I mean, if it's let's say if it's a chain like fucking Domino's and a nigga that is Islamic works there, that's different, because at the end of the day, that's not his company. I'm talking about a halal store that is credited for everything being halal in the store. They're not gonna mix with anything with pork in it, and a lot of things has pork in it. You see what I'm saying?
Alright. So to answer your question,
The label doesn't say what's in when you
I'm
buy
not saying the
meat
label.
and stuff.
Hold on. Let me answer. So to answer your question first, when I was overseas, they had to cater to a certain demographic, right? People that wanted certain things, so they had to kind of bend their rules a little bit, knowing that they weren't eating the products that they were selling. So they're not eating it; they're producing it, they're selling it, and they're giving it to people, letting them know that, okay, this now a halal place, they're saying that this meat is halal, or this has been blessed, or what have you, and we raised it ourselves or such, right? They could be saying that because it's good marketing strategy. It's disingenuous for companies to go against the grain and do that because of their religion, but people have done it. There's a lot of people in different states and different cities. They do it all the time, but I witness it myself anecdotally, you know what I mean, when I actually went to a place and they had different types of meats that they don't eat, but they use substitutes.
What place?
But they also in other
in
countries,
Afghanistan.
to your point about that, I would believe that stuff is more natural, because in other countries there are certain things that are banned that they don't have in
But
it
they
stuff,
still
so
have
it's
to
more,
cater to their customers.
Yeah, they still
you know
have,
what I
but
mean?
it tastes
So
different and
they're
stuff because they
saying
don't
that
have
they
the
want
same.
to serve people who specifically want a certain type of meal, then they would be disingenuous for them to sell
But
you
it
something
tastes
that's not
different,
that.
right?
It has a different
Because they don't
taste.
have all
Yeah.
the process and all that stuff. Because
Right.
a lot of those ingredients
It's
that are
natural
in
to a
our
certain
food
degree.
are banned out
They just
there.
don't
So they
add
are
extra
getting
shit
it.
from
Yeah,
different
that's what I'm
places,
saying.
I think.
It's
But they
natural.
just
That's
add.
what I was saying. Other countries is natural.
But that's
up
why
here,
I think they're
if
getting
you're-
from those other countries.
Like,
It's
we
not
could-
like they're just
we could
doing
buy
business
good meat.
here and
We
then
could-
have
we
to
could buy
like,
good meat.
you know what I'm saying? At the end
We
of the
buy
day,
good meat in
they're
America.
from there and they get their
No,
shipments
because
from
it still
there.
has all those chemicals
I'm
and
just
stuff,
saying,
so it's not
listen to what I'm
banned.
saying. I'm saying if I'm from Jamaica and I have people in Jamaica, I'm gonna open up a business, and then you know what I mean. I'm gonna use my connections to get the supplies. So if it's halal, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying they take their religion super serious. So the people, like Muslim people in the comments, like, am I wrong about this? I could be wrong. I'm just saying.
They go to Restaurant Depot to get their meat, bro. Like real shit. Like they don't go to like another country to
so
get
you
their
can't
meat
say
and have it shipped here, bro.
Oh, okay. No. Even if you go to Restaurant Depot, right?
They're choosing certain types of meat at
if
Restaurant
they get
Depot.
Hold on, because I've been to Restaurant Depot and I've been to the AAA, right where the old Toys R Us used to be. There is falafel meat in there, bro. And it says it on the package, falafel, made from what's the name there. That's what I'm saying. No, falafel, not falafel. Halal on the what's the name. You see what I'm saying? So it's halal on the package from Restaurant Depot or from these wholesale what's the name. The reason why everybody doesn't get it, you want to know why? Because I seen the price. All I'm saying is the people at the grocery store can get it from whoever. But once you go to the wholesale store, you know who the fuck you're getting it from. That's a conscious decision. Like, you see what I'm saying? They cater to that. And you know why they do it? Because it's more expensive. It's expensive. It's more expensive. If you go to the supermarket, you could get that shit for cheaper. But guess what? You're probably not paying for the shit for quality. You're paying for quantity. All I'm saying is, if you go hard about your religion, like how I feel like they do, they're gonna make sure they don't, serve anything. That's not presumptuous. I can validate that with certain evidences. Y'all can't name not one halal spot that you know that serves pork. And it's in America, not Afghanistan, America. Especially y'all know. Y'all can look on
Crescent
Google.
Foods, the nation's leading provider of premium halal chicken, is now supplying their quality products to 62 new Walmart Supercenter and Walmart neighborhood market locations across the country. In addition to the existing 50, they have been serving close to 4 years. That's just something. That's one.
Yeah, that's what?
Costco.
Halal food.
Costco.
Not pork.
Costco.
Fine pork. Fine pork in that. Halal is not pork, bro.
We're talking
about halal food, and that's not pork. Halal is everywhere, like I said. But the price varies because this shit is real. This shit is real.
You argue that it's real?
I'm arguing that a person that serves halal in their store do not serve pork to accommodate to Americans.
Nobody argued that.
I didn't switch nothing. What was I saying before that, E? Okay, so let's say just chicken. A person that has halal chicken isn't getting processed chicken. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? That all I said is I could validate what I said by how their religion works. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I could validate what I'm saying because of how their religion works. That's my evidence. My evidence is they don't play around when it comes to food. And if they say something is natural and it's not natural, that's religiously a lie. So I don't think they're gonna do that. Me personally, y'all could think that they could be deceived easily. I mean, that's on y'all, but I don't think so. I think they know what they're eating and they know what they're serving.
Well, they have it at Costco, they have it at Walmart, they have it at Restaurant Depot, they have it at all these locations where you can actually get halal meat.
Thanks.
But I agree with what you're saying, but I was never saying that. That's not what I was talking about. I'm just saying they don't get their shit, like, it's not getting shipped overseas. Like, people just, you know, maybe they do have people that herd their own type of animals in the States or whatever, but they're getting it in-house, most of these companies, and they're getting it wholesale from a lot of these companies. But now, they have, like, all these other places that are doing it. Hopefully, those companies aren't the same companies that they're getting the halal from. You know what I mean? Because when it gets shipped, it does have to go to some type of process. It has to be cut, it has to be packaged. You know what I mean? All of that stuff. So
I think there's a natural processing and an unnatural processing.
Okay.
And the unnatural
like
processing,
them growing this shit, that's different.
Yeah.
I don't know shit somebody grew in the lab.
100%. Or even put steroid in to make, you know what I mean? Put, like, some people, I don't think so, E. I think that's all of the American, what's the name, 100%. But I don't think that's halal chicken. I don't think that's halal meat. Yes, you are. And I've seen it, because you could go to a store and find it's being shipped from different places in America. Or to America, I should say.
People be doing whatever they gotta do to make an honest living sometimes. When they get to America, they become American, man. And they start doing American shit. Cutthroat business shit. A lot of motherfuckers do it, and then you find out later on.
I mean, look, I can't help somebody from being deceived unknowingly. And that's the same value for me. I can't help if I'm deceived unknowingly. But as far as, to my knowledge, as far as to the Muslim faith and how they don't play about their food and how they prepare their food and how they pray over their food, I just don't think that they would do that knowingly and just be like, okay, we'll just get the same chicken and say it's halal. I don't think they do that, and I don't think they serve anything that their religion goes against.
A lot of people, you know, I mean, there's corruption in every religion.
You're right.
You can't hear
not
nothing
everybody's
saying.
corrupt.
Okay. Well, we could hear partially, but I know they can. Yo, you saw Cameron walked off the set of It Is What It Is. Do you watch the sports shit, the ESPN shit?
I watched Cameron shit.
You watched that shit?
Yeah.
Did you catch that? I didn't watch it. I didn't see that episode. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I just started watching it.
Didn't he leave at the end?
They said he walked off when they started talking about D Wade painting his nails.
Yeah. I mean,
coming out with a line, like a polished line.
See? I mean, he ain't want to say. That's the best thing they could have did. Because what if he did say something? You don't think they would have tried to cancel my nigga Ken?
They don't want to talk about it.
They would have tried to cancel my nigga Ken.
You can't say nothing real about that. Like it's just,
it's
just like some shit you just can't touch. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that shit.
I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna say it's crazy. But
that's what I'm saying. I think he would have said it was crazy. You know why it's crazy? It's crazy that a little kid, right, could pretend to be something he's not, and adults are trying to say that, oh no, you could grow up to be something you're not, and it has no benefits to it. It's not like there's a benefit. It's not like they're looking out in the kid's best interest, because at the end of the day, the kid is going to be brought harm from other kids that don't understand. That's just the world we're living in. So now when you're saying, oh no, it's okay, go to school, do this, and then the kids grow up thinking that they could wear colorful nail polish at school as a little boy, right? The kid gets picked on. And the adult is ignoring the fact that the kid is going to get picked on because of the world that the adult wants to believe should be. It's like, yo, stop worrying about what should be and start worrying about what really is, and it won't be no problems.
Don't you want your kid to have values that those kids are wrong and this is how you should be?
No,
you're not going to get that.
No, because
be a part of the pack.
No, because
somebody else.
Because the kids aren't wrong for being confused. The kids are wrong for putting their hands on that kid, but they're not wrong for thinking that shit is something that most boys shouldn't do. It's okay to say, yo, that's for girls. As soon as you take that right away from little boys, then the world is confused. Because now you can't choose what the fuck. You have to be both. You have to cater to both. And that's not about catering to both. It's about accommodating for both. So at the end of the day, you accommodate for men, you accommodate for women. Women have things they do, men have things they do. There can be a middle line, but it has to be a middle line that makes sense. Like do-rags and fucking bonnets, right? Men wear do-rags, women wear bonnets, right? As soon as you mix the two, even though they're so fucking similar, as soon as you mix the two, then now you're blurring the lines of what masculine and feminine is.
If we're saying that, then we're saying, then if that's the case, because some people think men shouldn't have hair at all. They are not hair to the point like you wearing a do-rag or whatever, you want your hair to lay down. If we're going to keep pushing it and saying, because there are people that I don't like when a guy wears do-rag, but there are guys that wear, that wear bonnets.
But that's a preference.
They're not.
That's not what's natural
because
to.
We're
that's a
hold
on. That's a preference. That's not what's naturally to why they made or whatever. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They made do-rags for men. They didn't make do-rags for women. They made do-rags for men. They made bonnets. Hold on. They made bonnets. Yes, it is because it's natural.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Yours is a preference.
Yours is. Want your hair to lay down. And
I'm not saying
that's a main thing that only women should be concerned about. I think guys should just. You could say that that's crossing the boundary because you got long hair and you're getting your hair done and you like, oh, my hair not done, so I ain't going outside. That's some female shit some people could say. So if we're saying that, oh, you shouldn't,
some like, people
if a scarf and a bonnet and a do-rag, they're all the same thing. Some girls wear do-rags and they're not gay or whatever. They wearing it to cover their hair so the hair can lay down. That's the purpose of it.
But it's masculine.
So it's the
a girl in a do-rag is masculine. No, it's not.
Material,
no, it's not. It's made for men. Different. Look, I'm not saying that it's similar. It's not similar. I'll give you that. It is similar. It's similar as fuck. But some things are just for men and some things are just for women. And the women could pull it off. Guess what? It's the same thing. It's the same material. It's the same. But at the end of the day, a woman wearing a do-rag and she don't wear no bonnets is looked upon as masculine. And you can't be mad at children for thinking that way.
What if you're both right? Let me, because I was listening to y'all. Let me say one thing.
I didn't even get to say what
you did say something, and you're both right.
Because you were talking for a long time. It was another point that I wanted to.
You're both right, because I know where you're going with it. You're both right. The only thing that I would add is that you know that the two different
genders?
What do you call it? No. Hold on. Don't say it. You're gonna mess me up. The two items, okay. The two items are catered to demographics, right? There's advertisement on the bonnet packaging with a female advertising it with a. Let me finish my point because I know y'all both gonna say something. But there's advertisement on the packaging for the women when you buy the bonnet, and then for the do-rag, there's an image of a guy trying to get waves. You know, Bow Wow was on one of them. You know, I've never seen no offense, I've never seen a dyke on I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, on a do-rag cover. I haven't personally. I'm sorry, I haven't. But you know, if it has whatever
naturally though.
But I'm saying, like, I'm normally on all of the and I buy do-rags on all the do-rag covers. They've done it and they do it for a reason. They don't do it like, okay, if a guy's gonna go outside, if his hair is frizzy a little bit, he's not gonna go to work. No, that's bullshit. You're gonna still go to work. Like, my hair frizzy or not, like, that's not the same thing. We would probably want to see ourselves kept. Hold on, let me finish my point. We would still want to see ourselves kept, but you know, if we're not, then we're not. And there's some guys that do the grimy look, and there's some guys that groom themselves often or whatever. There's different guys that do different things, but you know, that's not going to stop them from doing. Normally, that's not going to stop them from doing anything, whether they're groomed or not. They're going to have to still do it, unless it's a date or some shit like that, maybe. But you're going to get yourself together, do what you got to do to go on a date type shit. But in any case, to the other point, there's no particular degree that it says only women can wear bonnets and only men can wear do-rags. That was that other thing that we were talking about before, which is like man law. Like, it just don't look right for a dude to have a fucking, you know, bonnet on or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't look right in the eyes of men. Right?
Because it's unnatural, right?
Because it's advertised to women.
I'm not saying that, Smiley. I'm saying it's unnatural to see a man in a bonnet.
To society,
to you.
This
I'm not talking about the society.
This is a man-made thing. This is
how
not
do you
something
feel?
that's been
You
around.
think that,
I'm addressing.
do you feel it's natural for a man to wear a bonnet to you?
Big Worm would wear a bonnet, and Big Worm would still shoot a dude.
It still wasn't natural for him to wear that shit. He had
guy's nails.
I'm not saying that.
It's still unnatural. It don't matter who it is.
I'm not saying that it's masculine.
I didn't say masculine or feminine.
I'm not saying that
natural.
But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying either of that.
Why not?
None of it is natural because this is a man-made item to put on your head.
But listen,
this is not a treat.
For what the
now
mechanics.
Listen, men to wear certain things and women to wear certain things.
Because you're looking at it.
No,
you're looking.
we're talking about
a do-rag and a bonnet.
Listen.
We're talking about a do-rag and a bonnet.
Because y'all talked.
You're acting like it's natural to you for a man to wear a bonnet.
Let me finish my point, because I listen. Let me finish my point. What I'm saying is that you have these items that are catered by advertisement to a certain demographic, but the use of the product is specific. The use of the product is you put it on to keep your head a certain way. If you got your hair straightened or some shit like that, if you was a dude, you probably would put one on. If you just got your twist done, they probably would say don't put on a do-rag because it's probably gonna be too tight around the thing. They probably want you to put on a bonnet or something for a little bit, but you're not gonna be walking around through the hood with a bonnet on your head or something like that.
What product wants you to put on a bonnet?
When they have the gel on the fucking dreads, and when they dread your shit,
they tell you to put on a bonnet on.
They put something over their head. Yeah, you can't put a do-rag on it.
It's called a bonnet. You sure?
That thing that she got on.
Like my dreadheads. Is this true?
Dudes with dreads, they have longer ones that you could put your dreads in.
Is it a bonnet though? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, they have different types of bonnets. There's bonnets for braids, or some people could use it for dreads. If your dreads are real long and it comes all the way down.
So that's the only thing they call it, is a bonnet.
That's what it is. It's just a different length.
I don't know what to call it. You know what
it's a bonnet.
Because I only wear a do-rag, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
It's like this, but they have different lengths. Like, it have a piece on it.
I know a lot of dreads, and they wear a hat, but they don't call it bonnets. Bonnets are fairly
new, though.
You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. This shit has been from the Rastas back way before I was born.
But we're talking about bonnets.
That's what I'm saying. Well, we gotta clarify. Are we all calling the same thing bonnets?
That nuance into it. Start talking about dreads.
Because once it's longer, once the hair is longer, I don't think it's a bonnet that is required.
I'm not coming from whatever it is. I'm coming from like, this is what it is as an item.
It's to keep your hair.
What you're saying,
what are you talking about?
Maybe it is called a bonnet. I don't know.
Well, let me just say this. Fuck the bonnet or whatever, and then I want to talk about because you said kids will pick on you or whatever. Kids are gonna pick on you regardless. Yeah, I agree that this, I don't understand it. I mean, I understand the concept. But, I'm not a part of the LGBTQIA community. But I respect the people as far as they're a human being. I'm not going to walk up to them and be like, you faggot. Or I'm not, just like I wouldn't walk up, leave it out.
Bundle of sticks.
I wouldn't, and that's what Candace was just talking about, deleting words because you've made other meanings for it when it means something else. Now we can't say the R word because, or you can't say the S word, like when you shake or whatever, but it was for something else, and now they're just deleting words that had a different meaning because it's offensive to people because you rephrase the word and make it mean something else. Like, that's ridiculous. But you threw me off with what I was saying. Kids are gonna pick on you regardless. I don't think you should teach your kids to not be a bully. You shouldn't be picking on people. Like, yeah, they don't understand it, but that, just like I'm not gonna walk up to somebody and be like, you fat B, just because she's fat. Like, okay, that's not right. That's still rude, whether it's true or not, or
can
whether you don't understand. I'm responding to what you said. This is a retort. When I'm still talking. So you should teach your kids not to be that way. And what would you? We all are in agreement that we don't understand it, and no one wants their kids necessarily to be gay. And even I've heard gay people say they wouldn't want their kids to be gay simply because of what society will put you through because of how it's looked by society or how it's looked at or whatever. But what do you suggest that you do? Because people always talk about how wrong it is and that it shouldn't be that way. What are you suggesting besides whooping their ass? Because that's the answer to a lot of people when their kid is doing something, I'm gonna whip their ass. And how do you think that you would prevent this from happening? We all agree that this shouldn't be. This is not normal or
Can
whatever.
I say it?
How would you?
All right. So first of all, we're talking about how I would prevent my daughter's specific, or not my daughter, a child, right? How would I prevent my child from wearing colored fingernail polish?
We're talking about the implication of what
that's
that
the implication. Okay, so the way I would prevent that is teach them values. And how do you teach values? They have to experience values. They have to go through things, or you have to set them in a line to go through things. So when they go through it, they know, they can hear in their head over and over and over, well, Daddy said this is gonna happen and I can handle it like this. When I was young, I didn't get that because psychologically my parents knew to protect me and put certain values in me, but they didn't know what exactly to get to or how to, how to prepare for certain things that I had to deal with and figure out on my own. So as an adult now, I remember that. So a better parent is the parent that takes that and says, okay, I can make my daughter more aware to certain things that I wasn't aware of when I was a kid, just by saying, hey, remember, if this happens, then this happens. Remember, if this happens, then that happens. And the rest is just repetition. But if you hold on, let me finish. That is concise. That's repeatedly.
How would you stop your kid from being gay? This is what I'm asking.
Okay, so first of all, the rainbow was a taken concept. The real rainbow is the reflection of the sunlight, right? That gives harmonies to certain frequencies, and we could go down that rabbit hole, but I'm not. So the reason why this campaign is called the Pride campaign, because pride has two sides. There's an evil pride and there's a good pride. There's a good pride, like I'm proud of my seed, I'm proud of my accomplishments, I'm proud of where I got to. You see what I'm saying? And there's a pride side, like, yo, like nobody could beat me, I'm that. It's ego. So one's ego, one's pride. Little girl, they're gonna do things and they're gonna show you things on Roblox, the little games that you play, and all these little shows that when you see this rainbow, even though the rainbow is a good thing, they corrupted it into a bad thing. So now you're gonna see certain things when you go out to school and you see your teacher act a certain way or a student act a certain way, you know why they're acting that way. As opposed to when we were growing up and we just had to figure it the fuck out, right? Awareness is teaching them same thing over and over, a repetition, because guess what? The other side, the opposition, is doing the same thing against us. It's everywhere. It's in everything. You see what I'm saying? They're going hard. So I gotta go hard. I gotta go hard and I gotta be conscious. That's what makes me, I feel like, a good parent, and that's what makes me proud to be alive and to believe in God, and you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like there's a good pride, because there's bad pride too. And I just try to give Bree those values, so when she grows up, at least she could be like, oh, I remember Daddy did say this shit. That's all I do it for.
You think that's gonna stop her?
I think it's gonna give her a better chance than anybody else.
Like, are you gonna say if she's playing with, if she's
doing
something?
Well, that's his answer.
I think it's gonna give her a better shot than everybody else. It's gonna give her a better shot than the kid that didn't get those values, that gotta figure it out by themselves, and then they get corrupted or they get turned out, or something happens to them and they don't say nothing because they didn't get those values. Because they didn't get those mentoring. They didn't get that safety net. They didn't get that.
Values in that safety net, they're still probably gonna be gay. It's
I
like
know.
you could do everything.
Talk about
you could do everything.
I could talk about
you're supposed to do
what we feel.
And if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you're doing it right.
What we feel is right, and what we know is right. I think there's an opposite. You know what I'm saying? So some things feel great because it's not good for you.
You probably would accept it, and
I didn't say that because I said before that we all agreed that we wouldn't want our children to be that way.
But how would you handle it?
I don't know, because people always say that, and they be like, and they're so shunned upon, and so everybody so hate. You know, it's so much hate towards it, but nobody's coming up with a solution. And a lot of people, the answer is to whoop their ass. So I'm trying to figure out what is it. And if your kid is gay, then what? How would you handle it?
There is no solution. But if you're a parent that stands on certain values and certain morals, you're going to support what your morals are. Like, for instance, there is a pastor that wouldn't give his daughter a marriage ceremony. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say their name, but yeah, I know about it. But yeah, they wouldn't give their daughter a ceremony.
Look, I'm not gonna do anything to hold my daughter back if she gay. If she gay, I'm just gonna be like, well, shit. You know what I mean? Like, I try. You know how I feel about this shit, and my stances aren't gonna change about this shit. I'm probably gonna see you a little bit different. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed, but as long as you can live with that, cool. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do certain things. I'm not going to the wedding. I'm not doing certain things because you're making me conform to how you want to live your life, and I didn't teach you that. You learn that on the street, so you're gonna have to deal with that from the street.
So you agree with the pastor?
So you agree with the pastor?
Okay. Learn through life. It's like every
so
fucking.
It's like every answer yes to her.
Yep. You learn to be fucking straight.
You answer yes to you.
You sure do. You sure do. You sure do. You sure do.
You sure do. With the pastor, he said.
You learn to be straight. You learn to be gay.
I said, are you agreeing with the pastor?
I don't know what the pastor did, so I don't know what to agree.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't go to the wedding. He wouldn't throw the wedding. So it's the same.
Oh, I wouldn't go to the wedding either.
No, I'm saying you agree with the pastor, not
going to the wedding.
Not performing the ceremony.
Well, he was a pastor?
He's a pastor.
Yeah. Of course. He's religious. That's his religious right. Like, why would he do that if it's his religious right? At the end of the day, she chose a lifestyle. He didn't choose to change his values for her lifestyle.
That's my issue with it, because I wouldn't risk having a relationship with my child, because that's going to cause other issues. Like, no, I wouldn't want them to be that way, but I would try to do... I'm not gonna mistreat them. I know people that get mistreated by their family. There's someone, nobody came to their child's graduation. Nobody. None of his family came because
regular shit I'm gonna do.
Whatever.
I don't care
if he's gay. I'm
gonna go to my kid's graduation.
You do care,
but I'm not going to her. I'm not going to her marriage.
The same thing. You don't think she will?
I'm not going to her marriage
because
I don't believe in what she believes.
So you're going to ruin the relationship, and then if something happens,
she ruined the relationship because she chose that lifestyle.
But you're being selfish.
How is that selfish? She's being selfish. If she didn't care about, if she knew how I felt beforehand, how are you saying I'm being selfish if she didn't care about how I would feel that she decided to be what she wanted to be?
This is good for for a follow.
And people are commenting too. What's the comments say?
Can I reply?
Go ahead.
I'm getting passionate. That's great.
I'm sorry.
So that is the reason, and let me finish. Don't interrupt me. The reason why I'm saying that's being selfish is because you've already accepted at this point. They're an adult. You said you would accept it because you've done what you thought the best you could, and that's the way that they are. And I don't think that's a choice. You can't choose what you're attracted to. You can choose if you want to act on it, but I like men because that's what I'm attracted to. I didn't say I'm going to be straight and this is why I like men. That's just what turns me on. I don't get turned on by women. That's something that comes, you can't say, I want to be turned on by this. There are some gay men that have tried to sleep with women. They can't get turned on. Their penis will not get erect, because it doesn't do it for them. And they tried, people try to make them F a chick or whatever, and they couldn't get aroused because that's not what they're attracted to. And you don't have control over that. You could choose not to have sex, but that's what you have control over, if you want to act on it or not. And I'm saying that that's selfish because if you're a parent and you love your child, that's a part of being supportive. She's not unaliving anyone. She's not a criminal. And the sad part is that some people would be more accepting if their child was a criminal than if they live that lifestyle and they're happy. They could be financially secure. They could be living their dream. Everything you raise them properly. They have manners. They're respected. But because of who they laying down with at night, then you're not going to be supportive and you're going to ruin your relationship because now you're not going to the wedding. So you're not going to want to be around the person. Their spouse, that's the person who they chose to be with. So you're going to create that's going to create a discourse in your relationship, and it's selfish for you to say, oh, they did that. The person that they're dating, that shouldn't have nothing to do with it. If they're not whooping their ass, and if that person makes them happy, then that's selfish for you to be like, I don't want you to be there because it would make me more comfortable. And that's who they can't tell you. You pick their mom.
So can I say something? Can I say something?
I'm finished. Go ahead.
Okay, so my values is different. One thing that I noticed that you said was that I accepted. I've never said I accepted their lifestyle. I said that if they're going to be gay, they could do what they want to do, but I'm not going to change my morals, my values for your lifestyle. So once I have to change my morals and my values for your lifestyle, it becomes selfish. It becomes selfish because at the end of the day, I had to change my morals and my lifestyle for you and what you decided to be. That's something I had to change that I had to been for years. And is it beneficial? Is it gonna bring me grandkids? Is it gonna do me any good? No. It's for her lust. It's for what the fuck she wanted to do sexually. That shit is selfish to her family, to her lineage. Can I cook? Because I'll let you cook, and I was real quiet. So like I said, that was incorrect. At the end of the day, I didn't accept it. I just said, look, I'm going to love you regardless, kid, but I'm not going to change my morals and my values. Once you try to make me change my morals and my values, I'll show you I don't fuck with you. And that's me as a person. I brought you in this world and I could take you out. And I wouldn't physically do it, but guess what? I could mentally do it and it would hurt my heart. But guess what? My morals and my values is the reason why I'm alive. My morals and my values is the reason why good things happen to me. Just good karma. Like, oh shit, I found a $20. That's from my morals and my values. And even if you don't believe I could prove that, it don't matter. Because I believe that. It's the greatest placebo in the world that I believe something that could hold true. You're not gonna make me believe something that is no beneficial value to the family, to the legacy that I'm trying to make, and say, oh yeah, this you're being selfish because you don't accept it. I never did accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I shouldn't have to accept it for me to be the selfish person. That's all I'm saying.
That is selfish because you're risking losing a relationship with your child.
She risked that first. That's selfish.
But you're not considering her feelings at all.
I don't give a fuck about her feelings. Her feelings ain't gonna keep us here.
Is that not selfish by you just making that statement?
It is selfish, but it's from her selfishness. If she wasn't selfish in the beginning, I wouldn't have to feel that way. And you know who felt that way before she felt that way? Before she cared about sex? You know who felt how he was feeling? Me. So once I gotta change how I am and who I am for a child that I raised and put the values in, right? Then now she not selfish for that?
You don't have to change anything. You just
she's selfish, E.
Love your child.
She's selfish. I do love her, but she's selfish. If she decides to take that lifestyle and feel like I have to change my values to accommodate her because she won't love who she want to love, that's selfish. And how I react is because of that selfishness.
You don't have to conform your ideologies unless it's harmful to someone. If it's how you is, it's how you is. And once you become an adult, you accept your parents for how they are. And we're not going to speak on whether parents are right or wrong, but we do have stubborn parents sometimes. We don't want to be our parents sometimes, and everybody tries to.
Saying she gotta be
no, I'm not saying that, but we're not trying to be our parents and shit like that. Like, everybody's trying to be different and do their own thing. When people go a different direction in life, they go in a different direction in life for whatever their reason is for doing it. And certain things don't dictate what type of person they are. I have this discussion with you all the time. But if that's something that someone does, it's going to be disappointing to the people that care about them, obviously. But that's still what they want to do, and that's their life, as long as it's not hurting anybody.
You plant a seed with water and sunlight. You don't plant a seed with fucking moonlight and fucking apple juice. The ingredients matter. That's all I'm saying. The ingredients matter. We're not gonna act like the ingredients don't fucking matter. We're not gonna act like if you put certain shit in a tree, it's gonna grow up wrong, my nigga, because of the ingredients. That's what
reproduction, right? I got it.
I'm not talking about reproduction. I'm not talking about reproduction. I'm giving the reference that
what he's saying is
when
you don't
put
raise
in
your kids right, and if they turn gay, then it's your fault. You raised them wrong. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all. Because at the end of the day, hold on. So your parents is the only influences in your life? That's why what you're saying is incorrect. I never said, oh, it's your fault that the parent is gay. No, the child is gay. I never said that. I said at the end of the day, there is too much going on outside everywhere, in the media, in schools, and everywhere. That to me is an agenda, and I want my child to be aware of the agenda and why there is an agenda, at least from my perspective. And then they can make their conscious decision. But guess what? Daddy's decision don't change. That's what I said. Daddy's decision is, at the end of the day, I'ma love you, but I'm not gonna respect you, and don't think that I'm gonna go out my way to cater to how you feel just because you feeling this way brand new. No, I felt this way before. If I change my stance, it's to accommodate to you. Yeah, it'll be nice, but it's not mandatory. And I'm not gonna do that shit.
Listen,
like you gotta stand on your principles sometimes, yo.
I totally agree with a father teaching their son to be masculine.
Kid, not even son, kid.
Listen, and allowing their daughter to be feminine and do girl stuff, dolls and wear dresses, and you know, you're not gonna play out there with your brother. You're gonna get dirty. You know what I mean? Giving her those values so that she can be a young woman or whatever.
Be a tomboy,
and if she decides,
but you're gonna understand what the science of a tomboy is. It's not gonna be like, oh, I don't know what a tomboy meant until I grew up. Listen, no, nigga, you're gonna know what the fuck it is. So exactly when
you're gonna teach her what you can, but you're not a lady, but you're gonna teach her what you think or the idea of what you believe a lady should, how a lady should behave on your end.
She's a
lady. A family, and the mom is gonna do things, have her in the kitchen cooking, washing clothes for everybody, helping prepare dinner for everybody in the house, including yourself. You know what I mean? She's gonna be having those values instilled into her, but we don't have any nuclear family, so we do have television influence and stuff like that. So it's really it's everywhere, so it's really not the child's fault. So I wouldn't hold that against my child. This is just me personally, not saying that anything against what you say. You made some good points. But what I'm saying is, for me, I probably would, I guess maybe I wouldn't accept it, because I think, I wouldn't accept it. I would agree with that. Me personally probably wouldn't accept it, but I would understand or learn to understand this is what you want to do. I can't change you once you've already gone down this road. If you do come back around and decide that you want to do something, I'm going to be like, yo, you're a fucking wicked dude, yo. But then I'll be like, all right, well, I'm happy I got some kids, grandkids or whatever. But if I'm not going to disagree with your son fall on the ground, get up. Fuck you crying for? Like, you know what I mean? Or what the heck you crying for? You know what I mean? Whatever. You're gonna try to make your son some kind of, he's gonna be rough and tumble. He's gonna be rolling around. He's gonna be, and your girl, you're like, oh, baby, you okay? Come here. You still want her to not cry. Don't cry, but you still would want her, like, does it still hurt? Okay, well, you don't have to cry. Go try your face. You gotta stop them, and just still have that compassion as a parent, but still guide them along to be, whatever they're going to be. Like, if a boy, my boy is not going to be painting his nails, like that nip in the bud. Like, my girl is not going to be, it's all right if he wants to paint. Shut the fuck up. No, he's not. You're
that
not
matter too, though.
You're not painting it, but
what's
your girl thing? But you got to be present. If you present, there's no fucking way.
Swizzy present, and I think Alicia Keys said their son had a conversation about painting his nails and some shit.
No,
she was like, oh yeah, if you want to paint your nails, you paint your nails.
The answer is no, not my son.
I don't know how Swizzy felt about it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
I
media.
do remember
that's
that
the media
shit.
stuff. And you know what? We could. And this is what I'm saying. It's a matter of perception. This is what we're doing right now. Society is trying to normalize this. I never did agree with it. I'm older, a little bit older. I don't agree with it. I feel like Corey Holcomb feel about it. We're not gonna perpetuate that type of behavior in our household.
Would that stop you from a relationship if a girl felt otherwise?
Absolutely. We gotta be on the same page. There's women that feel the same way I feel. There's women that feel like, oh yeah, nah, my son ain't gonna be no punk. You know what I mean? Like,
how about you?
Like that.
Would that change?
I wouldn't let them do stuff like that, but I'm talking about that doesn't indicate that you're going to be gay though. Those are things that people look at and be like, if you're painting your nails, they're
this is gonna be a pattern. They're gonna not be able to do this, and then when they get 18, they're gonna be like, Dad never let me wear nail polish and stuff like that, but I always wanted to do it. Okay, fine. Not in my, but make sure you tell them that.
It could.
You know what I mean? That it wasn't my fault. But then that's a deeper root. That tells me if they do that versus what I've done, and they want to change that to a completely thing, it's outside influence. And you have to limit the outside influence. You can.
Not as a child.
No TV.
Not as
no
a child.
TV. Yes,
no TV. But then they're gonna go to school. Everybody got a laptop.
School, they gotta
Everybody got a fucking.
They can do that. But
so at the end of the day, even when they come home, even if it's at the crib,
Mario had a tablet. Oh, okay.
You can't limit it.
What did you do on the tablet? Oh, he had a game. Did he let you play it? Yeah, I played it for a little bit. Okay, listen. You don't play games. I'm going to get you a game, but don't play anybody games on your phone. Don't play on anybody's phone, okay? Why? Listen, I don't want you to. Can you respect that? Okay? If you okay with that, then I will get you your own and you can play with it when you get home from school. If you did everything that the teacher asked you to do and you didn't get in trouble. Really?
And they're not going to have no cell phone. I could call the school and check.
And when you get home, you'll play it. If you ever bring it to school to try to show it off to your friends, this is a disclaimer with this device. If you ever bring it to school to show to your friends, then you will never have it again. Do I make myself clear?
I mean, you will still go out with me.
If you ever bring this out the house, if you ever bring this outside the house, you will never get this again. Do I make myself clear? Okay. All right. And they can play it in their room, and I have the parental guidelines on it, and they can play what I let them play. Tracy's Corner all day, bro.
park kids are good kids. We was having a side conversation about park kids and shit. Like, yo, park kids are usually good kids. Cause I don't know too many horrible parents that's taking their kids to the park for like.
When they're sitting there with their kids in the park.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
just waving them,
Those
you
kids,
know?
yeah, those kids are good. They can
Those
let
people,
they can
they
take
can
the
do.
leash off and let them run around. Niggas, they get little animals. Yo, I got a
Facts, though.
I'll be
I got a
crazy.
crazy story
Go
for
down
y'all.
the slide with you.
Mother breaks
Yeah,
down
nah, for
crying
real, I respect
and
that.
says she feels like she wants to give up on her sons because we talking about this.
Oh,
Let's
man.
listen to this real quick.
I feel like I want to give up on my sons.
Listen.
Abortion.
Like,
But this is like after she had them.
I know. This is why.
She shouldn't have even had sex if you was gonna say that.
They can't hear it.
he's rude and disrespectful. The boy told me I need to get a better job and make more money and I need to buy a better house. I am a single mother of 5. These niggas don't do shit for my kids. I do everything for my kids.
You picked them.
Exactly.
They won't
Don't.
clean. They won't do chores. Like, they won't walk the dog. They won't do nothing but play the fucking game.
Somebody she just say ain't go by. Shouldn't have sex at all. That's why she
Here's
said
the next clip. Listen. You didn't hear that. Hold on. Let's start that part over. Listen.
I mean, like, this.
But damn, like, one, he ain't nowhere in his life. And the other one, I was fucking married, and this bitch ass nigga cheated on me, and this is not my child. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, what I do to you?
You fucked up.
I hate when people get online and crying. Like, why are you recording yourself crying? You were crying for that shit. And then you
wants
up there
sympathy.
talking about your kids.
She
Like,
wants
why would you
sympathy
go
and she
online
wants
and do
attention.
that?
That's why
Like,
she
you a
did it.
goofy for that
She
shit.
is a goofy for that. But she got the sympathy and attention from simp ass niggas gave her sympathy and dumb ass women gave her sympathy. But all the smart people really knew this shit is just a play for clout. Like, ain't nobody care about this shit. She might be acting for all we know. You know what I'm saying? I hope she acting.
Alright. I heard enough. Because y'all keep
Nothing
interrupting this shit.
what she's saying, because she sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
Listen,
Like,
I'm
why?
gonna say this to the video because I'm watching it, I seen it, I hear what she's saying, blah 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 blah.
Yo, pass that.
It's hard. It's hard to probably be a boy mom when they be older and you a single parent.
She got 5 kids. It's hard to be a mom. Period.
You got 5 children.
5.
Yeah, she said
And
Girl,
by
why?
yourself.
You did that to yourself.
5.
Your kids say you need to get a better job. That's what we talking about, that upbringing, because you seeing that she not staying with the dudes
I bet
that
you
she
them kids
started
didn't go
off
to
with
the
You
park
need to
for
get a
whatever
better
reason.
job.
Them niggas
You
didn't
got
go to the
5
park.
kids. What
This
the
dude
fuck?
cheating on me.
Not
Okay.
on 5.
He
Ain't
cheating
none of
on
these
you.
niggas
Stay
said-
with him. Let him cheat on you.
How many baby
At
fathers
least he
do
can help you
got?
take care of his kid.
As long as he help you.
Feel me?
Take care of them kids.
You know, like,
5 kids
you up
is
here crying
excessive,
about
yo.
it. You should have stayed with baby father number 1.
5 years is
Or number 2.
excessive, yo.
Whichever one they beat you. You feel me? You should have stayed with them. Like this story crazy.
She tried and
it's
she
just
cheated
like what
with
we
one,
talking about.
remember?
It's
She
just
got-
like what we
She
talking
tried.
about.
She was married to
We
one
talking
and
about
she
that.
cheated with another one.
It looked crazy. It looked crazy because she's a single mother with 5 kids crying about
It's too hard.
it's too
Like,
hard.
bitch,
I don't
no.
want my son.
She said
I don't know what to
She
do.
said the sons was bad, nigga. She said
Yo,
little-
16 years?
She said they was bad.
16 years. They just got bad today.
She said all of them ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
Oh,
I had
Why
to
you
say
got
it, right?
5 kids.
I had to say it.
talk that
And you
5
ain't with
kids,
none of
cuz.
them niggas. How many fathers
5
you
kids
got?
complaining. No nigga want your problems. No. You crazy.
Then you gonna get online crying. That's not cute. Like, don't do that shit.
She wasn't crying. She was sobbing.
You a goofy. Just stop.
Right.
Like, you do that to yourself.
Like
you
she
set
got
yourself up.
water back.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, you should have known better after the first person. People make mistakes. I'll give you one.
I hate when motherfuckers blaming their own kids. Like,
yeah,
stop.
I'll give
like,
you
what the fuck
one.
wrong with you?
Like, okay, you could have made a mistake
kid.
one time, but now you know what that archetype of a man look like. And then you keep dating the same person over and over, and they leaving you like the same person with a different face. Like, you need to have better discernment. This is your fault. You picked these dudes. They made your bed. Now lay in it. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
And this goes for men too. There's men in a situation having hundreds of kids and they not with, like, it's ridiculous. Like, you gotta stop doing this. This is why I believe that there should be restrictions on who are allowed to have the privilege to bring children into this world, because some people are unfit and they should not be allowed to give birth. So there should be restrictions, and if you or qualifications for you to have a child for both parents. And if you don't meet the requirements, then you shouldn't be able to have kids. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So this is the circus that we're living in. And people who raise their kids well, they gotta mingle with these heathens that these ratchet people done brought up.
That's the world we live in, though. You know what I mean? Can't change that. We just gotta change how we react to it.
Yo, speaking of the world we live in, what do you guys think about our presidential campaign right now? The circus that's going on.
Oh, the nigga get
Bow,
shot?
bow.
Yo, look. I know a lot of people don't like, oh boy, Trump. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know him to know if I like him as a president or a person or whatever. But all I know is there's two things that I just want. That whoever runs or whoever wins, or, you know what I'm saying? I know this shit is a show, but just keep the show going and make it a little bit fair. And by that I mean no war, because I don't want to see no World War III. I think that's where we're heading. If we go to war and they have allies with somebody else, it's gonna be World War III. No war, and no travel bans, because I want to leave the country to visit places. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the world, and I don't want there to be any travel restrictions. Like, oh nah, we can't go nowhere no more. So, yeah, and I just feel like one president is leading to war and one president isn't. And the nigga that got
what they writing in here.
Somebody said what is happening, and Ruth said as a wheelchair user that it's not right to be suitcasing love interests. That's what she said. Shout out to Ruth.
Yeah, like, people crazy.
Here. Yeah, man.
Well, yeah,
All that shit is.
they said.
He was asking what we were talking about.
Right now, we talking about
Trump getting shot at and people thinking it's fake.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Y'all think it's fake?
Yeah, I think that was because Candace was talking about that too, and she was like,
talking about it
"There's
too,
no, it's too secure."
Mm-hmm.
Her husband almost got canned or whatever because they didn't know or they wasn't expecting him to be there or something. Like, so the way they are, she doesn't see that it would be possible for someone to get through and be able to shoot him or whatever, unless it was an inside job.
Inside job. What you think, Swan?
Well, I don't think it was a hoax. I think he really got shot at.
Yeah, me too.
I think that the person that shot at him wasn't a skilled shooter.
I think somebody really died too, right?
They bagged him up and shot him.
They got his ass.
I seen somebody really die. Yeah.
You seen it on camera, right?
Yeah.
It was the girl, it was the black girl with the green hat.
I don't know exactly who.
Nigga, there was a black girl with the green hat. It looked like she was holding up a sign. She was right behind fucking Trump. She fell before anybody. I was like, oh shit, she just got capped, bro.
Oh, he shot somebody else?
Yeah, somebody else allegedly died. And I'm trying to figure out if it's that black girl that I saw from the video. Because it looked like this lady,
the assailant was taken out.
They put a bag up.
That's crazy. I hope it wasn't her.
Trump apparently got hit from shrapnel of glass.
That's wild. But even still, if somebody died right next to him,
I think that was gonna happen.
That's crazy.
I swear.
Well, she wasn't really next to him. He was on the podium.
She was like,
so they was in the audience, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
But they got him quick. They got the dude quick. Like, all the rumors, like,
they
took forever or something like that. Like, but I have a story here that just came up. It was like a police officer reportedly encountered the rally shooter on the rooftop, but backed off once man aimed his rifle at him. Man shot at Trump immediately after. So he was there before the shot.
So that's why he missed. That's why he missed. He missed because he was there and shit. That's crazy.
But that's crazy if he got that close. Like, then he go like this.
Crazy.
From the distance.
They got his
that was a pretty good distance.
I seen the sniper snipe him after the first shot went off.
But rest in peace to the people that lost their life. I mean, I don't know. The shooter was 20 years old. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what.
And it would be crazy that the casualty would be a black woman.
They don't want him to be the president.
Because peep game. What if the assailant was a Trump supporter, right? But he didn't like black people. And the person that got shot really was a black lady, but that's why they didn't want to put
who was shot in the Trump shooting.
That's why they didn't want to put it out, and I don't think Smiley's gonna find it.
Here are some results.
I'm actually pretty confident that they're not gonna tell you who and what the lady looked like, but I believe from the video it looked like a black lady with a green hat and like jet black hair. And she was like light skinned, and she was holding up the sign, and like from the
people were killed.
Oh, two people.
The shooter identified.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By the FBI as Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old from Pennsylvania.
If it's a woman.
Two other rally attendees were critically injured. Trump survived. He wrote afterwards.
I don't think you're gonna find that type of that shit crazy. I don't know, man. This shit feel like a movie.
Cause you're making it.
Attendee who was killed
like
was Corey.
Making it.
Corey.
We don't know what happened. We gotta assume, E.
Who is this
Nobody.
woman?
Hey,
correct.
Hold on.
Unless they know.
One person attending the Trump rally was killed. Two others were critically injured on Sunday afternoon. Pennsylvania Government Josh Shapiro identified the rally. Listen, the rally attendee who was killed as Corey Comparatori, a father of two whom local news sources identified as former fire chief. Trump himself has brought to a local hospital afterward and examined, and he was released. So it was a young man.
No, that's the shooter.
No, that's the person that was shot. His name was Corey Comparatori, or I'm say it right. Corey Comparatori. Or Comparator. I don't know how to say it. I think I said it right. And the shooter was Thomas Matthew Crooks from Bethel Park in Pennsylvania.
TMC.
Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20-year-old. Multiple major news outlets have reported Crooks was in possession of explosive devices, citing anonymous law enforcement sources familiar with the investigation. President Biden briefly addressed it. Well, I mean, so that outrules the speculation. So it was a guy that got shot.
Yeah. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah, rest in peace, Corey. This is a crazy story because it's like.
Is Corey a black man?
I don't know. Does it matter though? It matters. It doesn't matter.
Because they're so, and these random people, why would they be that important? That they're not even famous. So why would they? Just
but it was an accident. It was an attempt at him.
We don't know.
No, I'm saying he's saying that the people that what if they really shot who they meant to shoot the people.
That's what I'm saying.
But who are they? They're nobody. They're just regular people.
And think about it.
I mean,
think about it.
Let's not
remember,
say nobody.
Remember in Godfather, bro?
There are people
when they
to
try
their
to kill,
family, but
when
they
try to kill Michael.
Period.
Remember when in Godfather when they try to kill Michael? What happened to the people that try to kill Michael? Did they get a chance to talk and ask them? They got assassinated. You know why? Because they know why they were sent, and they don't want that to be known. So they're gonna kill them. They're gonna unalive them. Damn.
That's the guy that got shot.
That sucks.
He's not black.
Unless he got a whole case of alopecia.
What? Why would you?
Or is that
I feel,
my bad.
I feel bad
Fuck up too.
that had
Eat
to
that through in
happen.
the comments.
Yeah, I pinned it.
But it's a crazy situation because somebody lost their life at a rally, regardless.
Rest
Whether
in
it was
peace
black
to
or
them.
white. Like, let's keep it
What race
thousand.
they are.
Crazy.
That bullet wasn't for that guy.
100%.
That bullet was for
Trump.
that dude, and that means that this is getting crazy. Them running in the White House, and it's just getting crazy
It's
on both
even
sides.
deeper because that means that agenda might even be even deeper than that if it's not no race shit.
But it's like, why do they want them out of there so bad? Like they really want them out of there that bad? Like they going to these
The
extents?
enemy of my enemy is my friend. I want y'all to peep those values that you gotta
They coming for his neck like that. Like what? Like
I don't know, but
who is this kid? Like who is this
I know
guy?
who I'm
the shooter?
voting for.
They cheating.
Then he comes out like this, like with a fist pump, like you know what I mean?
Like who does that after they get shot?
Yo, he a G. He ain't get shot. He ain't get shot.
He did. There was
he got cut by glass. He got cut by glass.
But what was down his shirt? It looked like there was a
Blood
hole
from his
in his
ear.
shirt.
He got cut by glass.
No, it looked like there was a hole in his shirt.
No, he just got cut by glass.
Oh no, he said he got shot. So I don't know.
No, he didn't, bro.
Fake news.
The whole
Fake
article.
news. So fake news. Yo,
But
this nigga got a mug shot. He got shot at. Yo, and he's still. Yo, this shit is. Come on, man. You can't say this shit ain't no fucking movie.
Is that yo? Would you
This
let's
is a
be real. Let's
movie,
be real.
yo.
Let's just say Donald Trump is a gangster.
I don't know what
Would
he is.
you want
but
a gangster to be your president?
He's playing one. Yes, he already was.
Would you want a gangster to be your
He
president?
already was.
Just say that.
Yes.
Would you want a gangster to be your president?
A good one.
Let's all go around. Let's all go around in a circle.
100%.
And let's all hear what we gonna answer. We all gonna say some
a
good
good
shit.
one.
Let's go.
A gangster with values.
Erica,
and
would
shit.
you want a gangster to be your president?
No, a gangster.
Ah,
A
nah.
gangster, like someone that's a
I
criminal.
just said what I
that's-
said, and
that's
you interpret it how you like.
no.
No? All right. What about you?
100%. And I think it wouldn't be the first.
It depends for me.
I think they wouldn't be the
It
first.
depends for me.
Yo, secret societies is a mob too.
Bumpy Johnson.
Anything
You have to be a
group,
reform.
anything in a group is
Like,
mob
and
mentality.
you have to
to me.
want the well-being of the country, and they
Somebody
should align
that I know is for black people and gonna help us
Yeah, we ain't never seen
and not gonna bother white people and come at them or whatever and just start no war with them. They just gonna leave them alone and they gonna help build up what they destroyed for so long. If they was gonna do something like that and not be violent and not a violent aggressor, then yeah, whoever. Anybody that's gonna do that. But if you come at me, this is what's gonna happen. You already know what type of if you poke the bear and this is what you get, like type shit.
What?
So I would definitely love us to have a gangster president as long as
He's a gangster with morals.
He a gangster with morals, like a cool gangster that you could talk to him.
Corleone.
Like Vito.
Vito Corleone.
Vito Corleone would have been a great president.
Facts, nigga.
He'd have been a great president. He'll give everybody offers they can't refuse. Iran, I'll give you an offer.
You know what I mean? Facts.
But one day I'm gonna need a favor, and if you don't give me that favor, we gonna send some drones at you. That's it.
I'll take Michael Corleone over Biden.
Biden is half on the line.
Would you take a gangster? Would you take a gangster over Biden?
What is a gangster? What do you
Somebody mafia in the mafia or doing things that they're not supposed to be doing illegally.
A criminal.
Like at a high scale.
No.
But I think a lot of them are crooks already. So it's basically just
right.
I think
this is
that's
like
why I said I don't like talking about
corruption.
presidents and stuff and how good I think they will be, because at this current state I think it's all bullshit. Like I said before, I don't think our vote really counts. I think it's a
You think a gangster would be a tyrant?
It's a formality, and they already have the people pre-picked that are gonna be president for the next till the end of time. They already have that set up. It's generational. It's who you're born into, what family you're born into, or whatever. I think that's already set up, and they make us believe. And then I don't think the president really has a voice. I think there are people behind the scenes that are actually controlling everything, and they're just the face. And when things go wrong, the president is the scapegoat. That's my opinion, and it could be a conspiracy theory. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I don't vote. So
do you believe that a collective?
They're not gonna do the shit that they say.
Do you believe a collective of people could change that, or do you think it's never gonna happen? Because me personally, I believe that Rome fell thinking just like how we're thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit is just the way it is, and you know what I mean? It's just this way, and I think one day, that shit caught up to Rome and obliterated their infrastructure on how shit was. And I think it's gonna happen. I think based off that, it's gonna happen the same way here, and I think it's only a matter of time. I think once that shit happens, then it's gonna be like, damn, what the fuck do we do? And that's when people being united and people having, you know what I mean, agreeing to disagree, and people, that's me, and people agreeing to disagree, that's when all that shit's gonna matter.
Him getting shot at is gangster shit.
It is though. If we talk like that, yeah. Nigga.
But this has already happened. That's why
Look,
I said.
At the end of the day,
I think this beat.
But he got out of there. Like he was
at the end of the day,
this ain't the first president. Like
at the end of the day, we'll never know why he got shot and if it was real. But one thing we do know is that public opinion for him getting shot is probably skyrocketing just by the actions of what happened and how it looked.
Nobody deserves to lose their life, bro.
Nobody do. But when the president survives and then throws up the fist like, nigga, I'm stronger than these little attempts.
Some of the stuff that he's preaching, or some of the things that he wants to enforce, are things that's
allegedly
gonna stop. Allegedly, are things that's gonna stop a lot of stuff that people enjoy or people like to do, and that's not for the people. That's what the freedom is. The freedom is about being able to do certain things.
Look, man,
taking away certain freedoms.
I'd rather have those. I'd rather have the restricted freedoms than go to war and have no freedoms.
You keep talking about
the
war.
One president is gonna lead us to war, bro. Like, people don't like him outside of this country. People don't like you. Russia don't like you. You're butting into the Ukraine's business. We don't like it. You're supporting this. Okay, well, let's just say there's war outside the country that America and Joe Biden is directly connected to. And Trump, when he was president, we weren't in no wars, my nigga. There is a reason for that, and there is a reason why the powers to be don't want Trump to win this shit. as far as to go to assassination.
So they sending 20-year-olds to go pop him?
I mean, they're gonna send whoever to make it look like it's his fault. Was the 20-year-old was a Trumper, wasn't he? Why would you be trying to kill your? Why would you be trying to kill your leader if you didn't believe what the fuck he was saying?
You want to dive into the shooter?
I try to give him a benefit of the doubt and was like, okay, maybe he killed a black person. You see what I'm saying? No, they say he was a Trumper. I could have swore they said he was a Trumper.
It didn't say that in the article.
It didn't say that. Go back to that article.
It didn't say what he was affiliated with.
Oh no, man! I could have swore it was. They say he was a Trump supporter, or maybe I just seen that he was a Trump supporter. But I don't know. Like, to me, that's a little suspicious. If a Trump supporter shot at Trump and was trying to kill Trump.
Thomas Matthew Crooks. Let's look him up.
That's crazy. Didn't the dude that killed Kennedy had 3 notable initials like that? I could have swore I made a connection to Kennedy the other day or on another podcast. Like, this shit is looking too grand. Except, Trump made it from that. The Simpsons said they get him eventually. That's what the Simpsons said. I don't believe it though.
So the FBI, I'm being told, has now identified the shooter. Do we have the identity? Can we have this? Okay, so here we are being done. So with the FBI, we just read this right here. The FBI has identified. The name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. He is 20 years old of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, as the subject involved in the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania. This remains an active and ongoing investigation, and anyone with information that may assist with the investigation is encouraged to submit photos or videos online. And while we're talking about this, let's bring in former U.S. Army Reserve Captain Abe Hamaday on this. I think it's important, but to you first, Aaron Cohen, it seems to me like everybody who's got this information now, Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old from Pennsylvania, is now going over and looking at his social media footprint and trying to find out who he was involved in, what exactly was his ideology, if any, and what his background was, because that's kind of what we can do nowadays.
Well, we just profiled him based on the age. In the last 30 seconds that we were talking, he's 20 years old. It's impressionable. He's physical. He's a male. He's white. He had the capability of being able to get up on that rooftop. Again, very, very disturbing that he wasn't covered, that particular building. Not going to point my finger at the Secret Service, but now as the FBI continues to do their investigation, and I agree with the former detective that you had on, let them do their job. Most of these guys are very well, highly skilled, very good agents. They mean well. They've got a lot of tools in the kit, and they're going to continue to unravel based on search warrants and subpoenas that are going to get issued. They're going to start tapping. They're going to start looking at the cell phone records. They're going to start peeling away all of those layers to figure out who he's connected to, if he was acting alone. What is
they gonna make it up? That's what you're doing?
Allegedly.
To try and figure out
Nigga, you don't think they would do that? You don't think they would lie to the public?
I don't know. Maybe they probably will. Maybe they'll stir something up because people want to know.
Yeah, people want to know that.
People definitely want to know if the guy that burnt himself outside the courtroom was a Trump supporter. They want to know if this guy was a Democrat. You know what I mean? They gotta know.
He did more than that. He said himself tried.
Yeah.
Nah, he tried to. They put that shit out.
No, he set himself on fire. He died.
No, he didn't. He died.
That guy on the steps of at
Well,
the
look what the dude
courthouse.
look like.
Yeah,
The dude got
I didn't know he
died.
died.
This is what the dude look like, bro.
That's the dude that lit himself on fire?
That's the shooter.
Oh, that's the shooter? He looked like a Trumper, cuz. You can't tell me they all look like a Trumper. Nigga wearing an American flag t-shirt, big dog. That looked like a Trumper for sure.
I seen him. He looked like
He's a dangerous kid.
Yeah, man. It'd be our patriots.
Don't he look like
Slash
Where's
patriots. Nigga.
Something was going on with him.
2 people died.
That's crazy.
Had their whole life. And how old was the victim? That man had a family.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's two people that didn't have to be gone are now gone because somebody want to be stupid. But I don't know. I think Candace, if she was around him and she and she's thinking that it might be, she don't see it as possible as someone infiltrating to be able to do that. I don't know.
57. No. He dove on his family to protect him. His family was there too. He took the bullet for his family. Shout out to that man, yo. Yo, stuff like that is crazy to me, bro. Cause that's what we fight for. That's really what it is. Those are the type of people that make this country great. You feel me? You got people that's gonna do something like that. He shielded his family and took it for him, yo. That's how he died.
Oh, damn.
How he got deleted. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Dude was a G, bro.
Oh, man. Shout out to him.
50 years old, bro.
You alright, yo? What the fuck?
The actual article says he passed a hero.
Yup.
Shut up.
This shit was crazy.
You heard?
What you say?
The actual article says he died a hero.
He did.
Yeah, that is sad.
He did. He absolutely did.
His family was right there. Imagine your kid seeing you just get like murdered right in front of him.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's wild, crazy stuff.
You were right underneath him. If he that's even worse. Like,
That's
and then
crazy.
you might blame yourself too. The kid's might have issues because
Probably got some blood on him.
Oh,
Kid
yeah.
gonna be like Dexter.
And then they're gonna blame themselves, like it's my fault. He was trying to save me.
Got dark passengers.
That's crazy.
Yo, let me stop. We can't be making no jokes on you like about that. Like,
All right.
I'm not really making jokes, but it's just wild how it happened. So to say that it's a hoax or it didn't really happen.
And I'm sorry what I said.
crazy.
He does matter, but I didn't mean not matter like that. I mean, why would it be like he's just a regular person? He goes to work and take care of his family. So why would someone want to assassinate?
But that's
him?
what I'm saying. I don't really think it was like made for him to, whatever.
No, I was asking Krista. That's why I said I didn't literally mean nobody. I mean in the sense of what would be the reason that somebody would want to do that to this man? He's not a known man. He's just a regular.
Yeah, it seemed like an accident.
I mean, it's a doable shot. I ain't gonna hold you. 120 something feet. That's not too bad.
Like you said, he was distracted though.
A few thousand. Yeah. That part. That's why. You know what I mean? So that was damn close with that distraction. That's terrible. And it's like, it's wild. Like, after this whole commotion, this dude like this, like, yeah, give him the fist pump. It's like, you survived it. And you celebrate the survival of going through this ordeal. And you do another conference somewhere else. And you know what? I'm still gonna come up here. I'm still gonna do this because it's my job to do this. I don't care about it. Because when I took this oath, I said I would fight for y'all no matter what comes at me. So for him to get back up there, whether you like him or not, is resilient. And that's the type of person I would want fighting with me. Biden supported him too. Biden gave some kind words. I mean, that's a serious thing. You know, now his family, now you got to spend time with his family. His family got to probably talk him out of it. You know, Dad, you don't have to do this. You know, you should have more protection. Or he like, no. I'm gonna get out there because the people need me. Do this for you.
Look at these people. This guy, this lady sitting on a bus, and she got her bag.
Oh, I seen that shit.
She got her bag on the seat. So some guy on the bus, like, just
Army dude too, like
this pregnant lady
that's
don't
real?
got nowhere to sit.
oh the pregnant. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't
That's
even see
real?
what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real as fuck. She said she ain't moving her bag.
She pregnant?
Yeah,
So a
the
pregnant
lady's
lady
pregnant right there
trying
in the
to
blue.
sit down, and
he
another
gave up his
passenger
seat.
on the bus moved this lady bag out that seat so that the lady
He
could
out of
sit down.
pocket.
And now they're arguing. She's like, "Don't move,
He out
don't
of
touch
pocket.
I
my
would have just got
bag."
up, bro.
He is, because he should
He out
have
of
mind
pocket.
his business.
Yeah, I would have just got up and just.
I mean,
said
she
what
could
said.
have moved her bag, but that's not for you,
She
like,
can't.
to say. You don't even know this lady.
But Smiley, yo,
He out of
y'all
pocket.
do learn, like, yo, their disrespect will not be tolerated type shit in the army. And he looked like he fresh out, so he ain't playing that
She
shit.
said he looked like a toy soldier.
That's hilarious.
Yo, then he took her seat. Wow.
He did. He didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hit no woman. She's gonna take her bag to be petty.
I think. Alright, so let me explain what I just watched where my face looked crazy and we was just like quiet for a minute. An African American young lady was sitting on a seat on a bus. Somebody's mother, somebody's aunt, somebody's whatever, somebody's sister. She was sitting in a seat and there was an empty seat next to her, but she used that seat to put her heavy pocketbook in, right? Instead of putting it on the ground or putting it in her lap or whatever, because a lot of women don't want to put their pocketbook on the ground. So she decided to put it in the empty seat. The seat was empty. Who knows how long she's been on that bus? A young man that was a soldier who looked like he just got off the bus or whatever. He was sitting behind her, and he seen an older woman that was pregnant that was trying to sit down, and she didn't move her purse, but he also had an empty seat.
No,
Hey,
he didn't.
man.
He got up out his seat.
Hey, ma'am, I have an empty seat. Why don't you sit next to me? You understand what I'm saying? There's different ways to conduct yourself. So you're still not being a gentleman because that's still a lady. She's
That's
still a lady.
right.
So even though she's not moving her purse or whatever, you have no right to throw her things. Like, you know what I mean? That's barbaric.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's over the top. I don't think any man should behave like that. And if her man was there or her son was there or whatever, it could have got crazy. It could have been worse. Like, you know what I mean? You can't think that you're big and bad and you can take everybody because you don't think something is right. Sometimes,
Right, you should have just gave her your seat and
yeah,
stood
give
up.
her your seat. Like, you know what I mean?
And
Like,
yeah, and he did give her the seat, but then he continued to argue.
he did
with
too
the
much.
lady.
He did way too much. Yo. Like,
His ego got him
for
going.
real.
And some people do be doing that, and sometimes I would put my bag on the seat, but if somebody asked to sit there, I wouldn't.
You gonna move it?
Yeah,
I hear it.
Can I sit here? Yeah,
it's not
sure.
my bus.
You
I would
asked.
have just got up.
It don't even
It's
look
not
like
even no
nobody
big deal.
asked. It looked like the lady just came there. Like, it ain't
She
say
was
nothing.
just standing there,
Like,
but
standing
the
there not
guy,
saying nothing.
she probably would just. She wasn't gonna sit down. I guess
Maybe
she
she
just
was looking out the
standing.
window or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she
I
was
don't
just
know. She
standing
wasn't paying
because some
attention.
people stand up if it ain't nowhere to sit.
I just got
So
up.
she
Why
probably
would you do that? Why would you throw somebody's shit? Like,
yeah, he was
that's
doing
crazy.
too much. He flicked her bag. He threw her bag across the bus.
I'd have been fighting. You do that to my mother, man. Like, some shit. I'd have felt some type of way. Like, that's crazy. Like,
it wouldn't even have. Like, if I saw that shit, I just gotta go. Like, here you go.
That was too much.
I think she should have just moved her bag though too.
She could have, but you know,
Because-
not everybody's nice.
It's accountability.
Because why
It's
you taking up
accountability on
2
both
seats?
ends.
Like it's not your
It's
bus. You
Because she
should.
don't feel
You're
like
right.
putting that
It's
shit
accountability
her or
on
next
both
to her.
ends, but the reaction to it in
Yeah,
that
he
situation.
shouldn't. First of
over
all,
the
it
top. I
had
can only
nothing to
speak to
do
the
with
man.
him. He shouldn't have even got involved. He should have just gave that lady the seat and went and stood up.
That's extra.
Because who is this
And
woman
she should
saying
have
that you going
been. She
hard?
should have been
doing
more
all this?
polite. Yeah, if that's your mother or
Just 'cause she
something,
pregnant,
let her
like-
sit next to you. Like, what you
That
doing?
ain't. Is it your baby? Like damn, you doing extra.
He pro-life, yo.
Doing a
Yo.
citizen's
Yeah,
arrest.
yeah,
She
yeah.
said that
Right.
baby in her stomach. That baby is
He a
fine.
Trump shooter.
Because he was like, she pregnant. He was like, she was like, so what that mean? That baby in her stomach, that baby fine.
Yeah, that would be
Yo, they crazy.
But she disrespectful as fuck, man. Said that baby is fine.
It
Bitch, her body
is.
ain't-
The baby ain't standing up.
Some people don't need kids,
No.
cuz. They just don't.
Wow.
Stop having kids.
We work for
Stop having these Trump rally shooters.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Going out here, doing wild shit.
That's crazy.
Who is this guy? Bandman Kev. They say he got.
He always getting BBLs, yo. He the BBL
Yeah, he
king.
got height surgery.
For your line.
He's a
Yeah.
body
What the
modification.
fuck is height? He said he's 6'8".
He doing something. Yo, you know what he remind me of? You know what he remind me of?
6'8".
You ever seen Tales from the Crypt? You seen,
Yeah, of course.
it was an episode of Tales from the Crypt where it was this old dude, right? And he liked this young woman. And he tried to talk to her. And he said, you can have anything in the world. He's like, I can't be with you. You're just too old.
He made her old.
So, no. Listen, he went to a doctor, a special doctor. And the doctor started giving him different body parts to make him look like a younger guy. So first he started with the head, but he was still short and didn't have like a really good body. Then he gave him the torso, but he still was short. Then he gave him the legs, and it made him like broke. He was like broke. He only had so much money left, and all the money that he had, it went to another, the younger guy. And he was like, I just can't hear your voice.
What?
And the other dude, he was like, hey man, sorry. And he took off with his body. He had all his body modifications, but he had all his money. And he got the one. And he just had a normal voice. He just looked old. It was lit, yo. But that's what me and Kevin remind me of. Like, he gonna get all these body parts, he gonna be broke. And then he ain't gonna be able to keep none of the women that he got.
There was an episode of, or is this show called Story to Tell? And there was an episode with Young Jock, and he thought he was ugly, so he went to the gas station. You know how they had them pills at the gas station, like to enhance or to arouse whatever, like. But he got one for his looks. Like you take the pill and then you look good. Like you take the pill. I don't know how long it lasts.
A look good pill?
Yeah, it make you look good. Like it.
You take a pill and you look better.
Yeah, and
okay.
So he took it,
Plastic
but you gotta keep taking it because it only
you
lasts.
Keep taking it. It's like supposed to.
It's like
the Steve Urkel shit. It's like the Steve Urkel shit. When you drink this
we
shit and you turn into the lawn and goes,
and it was a timer. You go back.
That is what it was.
The transformation chamber.
But you're not supposed to keep taking it because it got side effects and stuff or whatever.
Shit.
Right? So something happened. Somebody did something, committed a crime or something, or he killed somebody. He tried to take it and turn back in. It wasn't working no more, or it wasn't. It didn't work. And then the cops came and I don't know. And then the cops came and he was him. He had turned into somebody else because you can't help. You can't pick. You be somebody different every time.
What is this? Black Mirror? What is it?
No, it's called A Story to Tell.
See,
Bro.
y'all, I'm into this shit. I'm thinking this some real shit in real life and shit. She took him off. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
I said it was a show. Young Jock, he thought he was ugly, or people would say he's ugly, so he went to the store. And every time you take it, you become somebody different. That's what happened. He turned into the person that committed the crime, and then the cops came like, no, and it wouldn't work. He couldn't turn back to himself. Shit. So it was like, no,
how long was it supposed to normally be?
I don't remember how long, but it wasn't that long because he kept on taking it, and that's why it wore out. And the guy told him.
That's crazy, dude. Yo, like, why?
Then you got arrested.
But they really in real life they got that thing now. They doing it. That's one of the things that they had in here. Yo.
Testing.
The
1, 2, 3.
The face surgery shit. Where you can switch with somebody. They doing real face off like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. People really doing that shit.
That's crazy.
Switching faces and shit.
Well, that's what plastic
I could take your
surgery
face. I could take
because
your face.
Because some people say I want to
like,
look
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson.
Like
I
just want to cut your face off and wear it to a party. Like it's some real shit now. Like niggas really could take your face to a party. Not on no Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit, but some like motherfucking like I'm really gonna change what my face look like. My face sack. Your face sack now. That's what it is now. This is a face sack. What is this?
What's the nigga from what was that shit called with Mr. Manhattan? And he could change up his face. Or it was like an ink block.
Oh yeah, he had the his name was Rorschach.
Yeah,
because that's what that is. That's called a Rorschach test.
Could you imagine a motherfucker?
It just kept changing the different.
I seen a mask like that, and but I think they was.
Ain't that shit thorough?
I ain't see the.
They
real
had them
ones.
shits in Spencer's too.
Oh, I ain't seen them.
Spencer's.com probably got it. Temu too, but Spencer's probably get it to you quicker. Yeah, it is. I be coming across like little shit. I be like, yeah, that shit's good. It's some shit. It's this little shit. Like they mail you like little knives and tools and different shit. Like it's dope. I forgot what it's called, bro. I gotta stop smoking.
You're not gonna get lifted.
Right.
I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I wanted to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not getting no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to.
Oh, I seen this.
No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other.
The girl got cheated on.
And I hope you do.
Her told the wife.
And we will never ever talk
Even
about
though we cheated on each other, we gonna stay together.
No, she's saying that she's about to go cheat.
Oh, she wanted
to get her get back.
She said, "Yeah, we're gonna see other people. Like she was like, I'ma be effing other people, and I hope you do too. And we're not gonna talk about it or none of that. We're just gonna raise our beautiful family, and we're gonna stay together."
I ain't mad at that. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. As long as we raised our kids and you don't put me on child support and we a fucking team.
Okay with it?
Yeah, because you're not my girl no more, but you're my partner. I'll be okay with that.
Will the person that you dealing with be okay with that?
I gotta be like you and just be like, nigga, I ain't looking for the relationship right now. Hit him with that, nigga. Well, I ain't looking for no relationship right now. Knowing I got an old lady at home that I got a situation with.
Lie. You should just say you're married.
I'm not saying that.
It works for some.
Well, I don't want them type of bitches.
So why?
You ain't supposed to want her. You with the other person.
That's crazy. Like women have these expectations in a relationship that be kind of crazy. Like if a dude is cheating on you and you decide to stay with him, you can't cheat on him to be like, okay, I'm gonna deal with this. Because if you're gonna deal with it, cheating on him is not dealing with it. Cheating on him is like, yeah, I said I was gonna deal with it, but this is how I'm gonna deal with it. So it's like you're doing that and you're violating whatever
but she
else
said,
that y'all
and we're
be
not
with.
doing nothing no more.
So then break the fuck up. Like you can no longer hold what we have that's sacred. I've broken it. I've done my part, but you can choose to either decline or continue to uphold what we have. We're gonna work through it. If you don't want to work through it, then fuck it. You know what I mean?
She did say she want to stay together.
We can't stay together if you fucking other people.
She said we're not gonna talk about it.
We is talking about it. We talking about it in court, motherfucker, when we get that divorce. Because I'm gonna marry another motherfucker, and I'm gonna learn from this to not cheat on the one. You know what I mean? You shouldn't get married to somebody if you're gonna be cheating on them. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna marry you, I'm just gonna be.
Like, and then you can't control your bitches. Like why is she calling?
Right,
she found out from the girl.
That part.
She found, yeah. That's crazy.
Unless he's lying. Like if you telling the truth, then girl,
that's
you need
the
to
girl
play your position.
That's the girl that's raising 5 kids.
Something?
That's the girl that's raising 5 kids.
She ain't like her
get.
position.
Why you get by somebody?
If I can't have it, I'm gonna change it for everybody.
Yo.
Yeah, that was salty. That was
Yo,
salty move.
shout out to the mothers of 5, man. Like I ain't no.
You said mothers of 5?
Yeah, ain't no shade.
It's
a difference. It's difference if you're a mother of 5 with 5 different fathers.
It was only one person.
I'm just saying. I don't know. No, she said it was more than one. It was at least 3 that she said. But
yeah, because some people get divorced.
Yeah.
Because people be having all the kids in the first 2 years they've been married. They don't even they have a kid every 9 months.
One of those mothers raised
later.
the kid that shot at Trump.
Huh?
One of those mothers raised a kid that shot at Trump, but she was in a trailer park.
Oh, it was a trailer park one?
I don't know. He looked like it. He looked like somebody. He lived in the woods or something.
Yeah.
Listen to this. What do you think?
Most women talk about a provider man is usually a man that can provide all of the bills. Like a man being a 100% provider in 2024 is a scam. You think that's true?
No, I am a very traditional type of woman. I do believe that
Type
men
of
should
women?
provide. I think that should be
Type of
like
woman?
flat out across the board the norm. If you're going 50-50, then you're trying to be my roommate, and that's not what I'm seeking. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're gonna go half
up.
right, then I might as well have a roommate. I really feel like
I'd rather pay the bills 100% and then go half with a partner.
I want a husband.
Have you ever been in a partner business relationship where one partner just went 100% and you went 0?
I have
That's
that
possible.
dynamic.
You would be in a business relationship like that?
In a business
It's a partnership, right? We're both business partners.
finances. Somebody can do the
All right,
That's what
so
partnership is. Well, most women.
let's talk about that. How you feel about it? You want to go first? Because I'm gonna go in.
I just want to simply say, she sound ignorant. She sound ignorant because she's trying to make the point of, oh, she wants to be taken care of and blah blah blah. Blah. So like, what, as marriage or dating? Like I'm dating you, like getting to know you, dating you, and I'm paying your bills. Like
He's saying you a simp though.
Of course you're a simp. If you're paying, look. If you don't know this girl and you're paying for this girl's house and because you're dating her, that's retarded to me. I mean, that's crazy to me. Like, that's crazy to me.
Dating. That's what they talking about, right? Are they talking about dating or are they talking about a relationship?
I want a husband, not a roommate.
Okay, a husband. Okay,
a husband that's different.
Husband,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, husband is different.
Husband,
you are taking care of her.
A husband that's different. You are essentially, but still, it's still gonna be, hey, you have these roles as my wife, and I have these roles as your husband. If you want the bills to be all of his roles, then you need to make something up as an important and as equivalent as that. And a lot of ladies, no offense, E, but besides the pom pom, it's like, what can you do that I can't do? So we're not gonna do that like, oh, I just spoil you type vibe. Like, nah, like you need to put in value. If if you want me to provide for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not providing for no poo-putts.
What if you work, right? Let me give you a dynamic.
And I work. I don't mind working. But you're gonna have to do something of equal value.
Let me give you a dynamic.
And, like consistently, no complaints, no. Oh, I don't feel like
Let me give you a
none of
dynamic.
that.
Let me give you a dynamic. You don't even have a house, right? It's just like no. This is hypothetical.
You ain't even get my response. I have it a full.
I'm just. All right. You want to go first? All right. I'll remember. Go ahead. You go.
So, I don't think if he has the ability to pay, then that's fine. If he wants to pay all the bills, then that's fine. If he wants to go 50-50, that's fine. I don't have a problem with 50-50. It's case by case basis. I don't have a specific dollar amount of money that a man has to make for me to want to be with him. As long as you're stable and you're taking care of yourself, you have a job, like gainful employment, like.
You ready?
That's.
You ready for my response? Yo. Now, this is gonna go against what you said too.
Against what we said.
Well, you and against what she said, right?
What did I say?
Cause watch. Here's the thing. You live hypothetical. You live in an apartment or whatever, you know, and you have enough space. Your bed is big enough for two people or whatever. Your partner or whoever decides, hey, I'm gonna move my shit in. They move their shit in. They live in your apartment with you in that one room. You don't get a house.
Your partner decides what you're doing?
No, listen. Listen to the scenario. Your partner moves in. Your partner moves into to where you live with your shit. I mean, you agree to it.
Oh, okay.
Your partner moves into where you live or whatever, and she doesn't pay any bills or anything like that. But
that's not gonna be part of the agreement.
She cleans. She takes care of the house. You don't gotta worry about nothing. The food is always separated. Everything is always taken care of.
Separated?
Everything is separated. Like
what do you mean?
She organizes everything. Like everything. Like all your music is lined up. Like
I don't
all
like
your
that.
clothes are.
I like my shit a certain way.
She comes in there.
Does she cater to the certain way, or does she just make it neat? Like how she wants to make it neat?
If you make a suggestion, she'll do it. Whatever you tell her to do, she's gonna do it.
That's solid. So she listens. Essentially,
she listens. She does everything.
That's a great value.
She's a woman that you. She's a woman that you.
That's a hard responsibility to have.
She's a woman that you want. Beautiful, everything, curvy, all that.
And it's my wife or my girl?
This is your wife. She moved into your apartment.
Okay, what's up?
And she want to chill and be there with you and just take care of you. And you just come home, keep paying your rent like you've been paying your rent, and then she just there to take care of you.
So what's the problem?
I'm asking.
What's the question? Is that a problem? No, that don't sound like a problem.
That's a bum ass bitch.
That sound fire.
Sound like a bum though. But it's okay.
What do you mean it sound like a bum?
Cause
since when do we care what a female does? Especially me, the Mr. Oh, I don't want my girl to have fucking ambition. When would I care that she's acknowledging because she don't work or she
in that case. If she don't got no ambition,
that's value. But she does have ambition. She has ambition to serve her man. That is valuable because a lot of these women don't have ambition to serve anybody but themselves.
Here's the thing. She lives with you. She don't pay no bills. She take care of the house. Sex is bomb. She the bomb. She do everything you tell her to do.
I love it.
Are you rapping?
Listen. She want to go out and hang out. She does everything you ask her to do. She wants to go out and hang out.
Hang out where?
She don't got no job.
Wait. Go out and hang out with who? With her husband?
And go on girls trips.
With her friends.
Girls trips.
Go to the club.
Oh, no.
No?
Because that's not who.
Job.
Listen. That's not.
Listen.
Listen.
Doing everything. She can't go nowhere.
that's not what we agreed upon in the relationship. There's no way I'm gonna marry a girl who thinks I'm just gonna go on girl trips when we get married and it's gonna be cool.
What you think she'll be doing in his spare time?
She can't have a hobby. She can't go paint.
She can do whatever she wanna do.
She just can't go in the club.
She can't go on girls trips and go to the club by herself.
All right, cool. So let's say she doesn't. She's still good, in good grace.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't do that, but she has hobbies. She's in chess tournaments or some shit.
I support all
she
of that.
does some type of shit, archery maybe.
And she be bringing her people.
She paints.
I don't mind that. I'll take that L.
She brings contemporary
that
art pieces.
And
some of her art is worth millions of dollars.
Because guess what? They're going to be around me. And if I say, babe, I don't like this person, you ain't in the club no more, bruh. Or guess what? You ain't my wife no more.
But she brings.
You gotta choose.
But she brings.
I already made my choice.
But she brings the paintings to your apartment.
To me?
No, to your apartment.
Okay.
And she brings them in there, and she keeps them all in there.
Okay.
And she puts them in certain places or whatever.
Cool.
And she's these have to go to her exhibits or whatever. Her exhibits. She makes over hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then she starts surpassing. She's like,
she make buddy. Oh wait, we're getting ambitious now.
Well, listen. I've been in the house all this time.
Yeah, see where ambition leads you. See where ambition leads you, yo.
And I've been in this hobby.
Oh hell no!
And I think we deserve a bigger house.
Oh hell no! That's too much.
I can pay for it, but I can still stay home and keep doing my art because I figured out something I can do.
Once again, I don't like that ambition. And that's too much.
Is that ambition? Or
yes, it is. It's ambition because you want more. You want more than to be a mother and raise your kids.
So your girl got to go to work.
She don't have to. This is what I'm saying. She don't have to go to work. She got to
do something. She's not just gonna sit at home waiting for you.
Look. All I'm saying is it has to have. Listen to what I'm saying. It has to have equal value.
Yeah, but that's
not realistic. It has to have equal value. You know what equal value is?
You gotta say realistic. Like listen, a woman want a guy that's this tall, and a woman want a guy that's like this, and a woman she's delusional. But yo, if you got a girl that's gonna be at your house, the baddest bitch ever, at your house, laying in there all day, and you just come home, yo, it's just, I pay my bills, everything good. I got food in the fridge. Like, just come to the house. You can stay there. Like, you good.
Smiley.
Just clean up. Just do whatever.
Smiley.
Right?
There is things called homebody.
No.
There are women that
not
really...
at your home.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Not a house.
Listen to what I'm saying. There are women that are homebodies. They don't go nowhere.
Right.
They are basically in the crib. And if they do go anywhere, the dating scene is so shitty that they don't like being out. So... certain times a man has to value those type of women or go for those type of women, because if you go for the woman that's in a club, you're gonna have to deal with club woman shit.
If I have a cozy condition for the female, then I could consider it. Like if I'd be
but
like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not bro. I'm not getting married until I have enough to make sure I'm good with both of us. That's all I'm saying. So if I'm married to the woman that I want to be with, why would I want her to stress? Look. I'm not even mad if she decides, hey, I want to work so I can get out the house and do something. I'm not mad at that either. I'm just saying that if you're striving to be the CEO, then no.
That's what I'm saying.
If
that's
you're
what I'm
striving
saying.
to be
a chick should
just
wanna come in your crib and be like, shit, I just live with you or whatever. Oh, you gonna live with me? Yeah, you good. I got the rent and everything. Like it ain't shit. I've been paying it. You know what I mean? And she wanna just
But that's why I said that could be 50-50 too, because you're giving me something of equal value. What's of equal value?
What, the kitty?
Hold on.
Is that,
no, listen. It's deeper than cleaning up. If you're giving me something of equal value, it's going to be something that I'm not expecting from most women. Most women don't come with a lot of comprehension. They'll come with a lot of talk and a lot of answers, but not comprehension. Like, why is he saying this versus what is he saying? What is he saying and how do I feel about it is common. But what is he saying and how does he feel about it is not common. So if she's like, what is he saying and how does he feel about it, then I'm going to value her more than I'm going to value the girl that is trying to hear something and doesn't like what she hears, so is up from there. You see what I'm saying? Certain things hold more weight than just anything. Does that make sense?
That was a rabbit hole there. But I get the gist.
The premise, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Certain things hold value, bro.
I think
I just gauge what is more valuable to me, because certain people just have certain characteristics that I'd be like, yo, if I fumble this, I fucked up. Then certain people is like, whew, I'm lucky I made it out before that shit got serious. You see what I'm saying? It just depends on how you look at it. Depending on, you know what I mean? How you see it.
I think in marriage, like certain shit can't fly, and like dating shit. I mean, you can do whatever, but like if I'm dealing with a girl and I really like her, like yeah, in the beginning, I'll probably be tight. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little frugal, but later on, I might loosen up a bit. You know what I mean? We might do something. I might go grab her outfit, whatever. You know what I mean? Get her drippy, and then you know just do something that we both enjoy to do. You know what I mean? Have a good time. You know what I mean? For the most part, I'm really just gonna just go off of the vibe of the moment. If everything in the moment is right, you know what I mean? I'm not really thinking about the price of everything. But I'm gonna see how much money she likes to spend. Because if you move in with me or something like that, I gotta be thinking about, okay, you're gonna be living in my house now. So now we're in a house together or apartment or wherever we are, and I have enough stuff for me. Now I gotta buy stuff for you. You know what I mean? You gotta move more stuff. So now I gotta move shit around to make space for your shit. You know what I mean? I use this room for this. So now I gotta move that room and you wanna use that room to sew.
What's a good time frame for y'all to move in somebody that y'all talking to?
Shit, for me, to move somebody in.
Well, let's say y'all want to get y'all own space, and you know what I mean. What's a good time frame if y'all dating?
It would be a minute. Like it wouldn't be like 10 years or no shit like that. But I would have to be dealing with a woman for about 5 years at least before I could think about moving in with her or something like that. Because then by that time, I probably feel comfortable. It could be sooner. If I'm gonna quantify it, because I know it seems like a long time. A year goes by fast. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're really engaging with that person, you're seeing them every single day. The month is gonna just go by, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, I just love the vibe, the way I'm engaging with this individual." Like, there's a light that comes from that person. You know what I mean? So you keep on feeling some type of you know, just positive energy from that person every single time that you guys interact with each other. So once you continue to do that for, you know, days on end, and you never get tired of seeing this person, you're gonna get, you know, attached to that person. So it could be quick, it could take a little bit longer. And some people got guards up, you know what I mean? But if a person really cares about a person, they're going to question that guard. They're going to say, yo, I'm going to put myself out there because I care about that person just as much as they do. If you realize that this person does feel a certain way, but they doing 80, I'm going to give them the other 20%, you know what I mean? To show them how I feel. Like,
you know what's a good test run? Is when you have, like, your own, like, sleepovers, basically. But you expand it out, like, oh, like, yo, let me sleep over here this week, and you'll sleep over my crib the next week, just to feel what it's like, and you know what I'm saying? That shit might change your perspective of that whole person.
Yeah, because you get to see
how
their
they live.
habits.
Yeah.
You get to see their habits.
Did you just leave that trash on the table? That shit. I have little OCD nuances that I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? I don't like that shit.
I've seen some funny shit.
I've seen some funny shit too.
Like,
but
women,
hold on. Hey, how you feel about it? How long does it take, you know what I mean, you to move somebody in? or
I don't know.
start living together?
It will be tough. I don't know. I feel like that's something that the guy decides. Like the guy decides in the relationship, or the guy decides marriage. But it wouldn't have to be longer than 2 years.
So nothing under a year. He was like, yo, I just want to move you in.
If I just met him and I only known him for a year, no.
Oh, okay, I respect that.
I don't know. I don't like answering hypothetical questions because then you could say that like, oh no, I wouldn't. But then if the situation arises and it feels right, you might.
Yeah, well, let it happen that way. You know what I'm saying? We ain't holding y'all to our opinions. It's just our opinions at the moment. That shit might vary tomorrow.
I can always
don't change is my morals.
I can always reform, you know, on my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't mind. But I'm saying what I'm saying because I feel like people get okay. Like one of the things that I say, like single mothers with kids, like dealing with women that have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4, no matter how many kids,
6 kids, 7 kids,
more.
It don't matter how many kids you got. When I know a woman got a whole bunch of kids, it comes with other things, like, you know what I mean, that you have to take on. You just have to accept it no matter what. I do accept it. And I be like, yo, it is what it is.
What's your cutoff rate for like how many kids?
How many kids?
Mm-hmm.
2 is crazy. 2 is enough. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A boy and a girl, or you know, twins or something like that.
How many you want?
Yeah. No, I mean outside of your kids.
If I did deal with like saying a chance, like, because I said I don't like women that have kids. Like I don't deal with women with kids.
Somebody saying hi.
Hi. How y'all doing?
Wagwan, yo. Medea.
I would deal with somebody that had kids as long as their kids was respectful or whatever, and they listen. You know what I mean? Their kids went to bed and they didn't get up and come in peeking and shit. You know what I mean? Wild shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got control of your household. I like that shit. You know, and you're not gonna let your kids do anything bad. If they do something, you're not gonna reward bad behavior. You know what I mean? You're gonna show them, okay, you shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? And they don't swear at your children and shit like that in front of me and shit. Cause I grow up in the hood, so I see people. Oh, shout out to Jamaica, yo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Word. You want to make sure that the got me smiling. Shout out to Jamaica.
Yadi.
Yo,
Wagwan Yadi.
You gotta really just damn, made me lose my train of thought.
You gotta do that. Bashful.
What was you saying?
You don't remember? Oh man, we said something about what was we talking about, man? I don't remember either. Just some medical. But yeah, get lifted. You know, one thing I do want to talk about, y'all. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion has that song with that Japanese dude, and I like the song. But then when you look at it and you break it down, like the star, like, and then the hand signals, like, remember when back in the days when this was like rock and roll and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
it's the Baphomet.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and then you're talking about a star, like, and you're saying you're a star, and you're not, you know, a guy, or you're not in the godly plane, so you're obviously falling. So it's like, yo, like, I be thinking, why are these songs so catchy? Because I like the fucking song. I'm not gonna even stunt like I don't like the song. I like the fucking song. But it's like, what are they talking about, and why do I like this shit? Because I usually like shit that I can understand why I like it because of the words. Like for the Japanese dude,
you think it's a suggestive message?
Yes, 100%. And I think the Japanese
it's
dude,
an indoctrination.
Woo, Cook, go ahead, explain that. That was
saying.
dope. She said it's an indoctrination. I can't even say that word right now. Yo, Cook on that though. What is that? What is it?
I'm just saying that because you always have. They always say that about every artist. They do. I seen something that somebody said that, but every time there's always symbolism and stuff.
But do you see the symbolism, or do
I
you
know
not?
what you're saying. That's why when you were saying it before, I'm like, here you go. Well, I was actually giving you the lighter, and you just went with what you said. Mm-hmm. Like, here you go, because you want your conspiracy. But I just stopped looking at it, but I see
like
it in all the music videos and stuff too. Like but it's like, I still listen to some of the music, so it's like, I don't even be, but I do notice it.
It's just like, I don't know, I could be tripping, but it's just like, and then everybody is like, the song is almost hypnotic. Like, I'll wake up thinking about the fucking song, and I don't even know the words to the song. I can't give you a lyric to the song, like, except what it sound like in my head. Like, I don't even hear Meg. I just hear that shit. Stop. Whatever the fuck he said. And it's like, yo, that shit is crazy how they'll just.
And then they're like, Kira.
Certain things just get stuck. Like, yeah, that's wild.
We earn money.
It was
we
crazy.
Stars, and then I get money. I'm a star.
I mean, you know, shout out to our Japanese hip hop.
K-pop.
Nah, he hip hop.
I know he was
rap,
killing. I don't even know what he said.
I don't know what the fuck
I never
he said.
listened to the whole song until that the hook was played. Ain't nothing in there.
You got any cold ones?
I got a quarter in the cup.
Water?
Yeah.
You got juice?
No. Oh yeah, I do have some lemonade.
Yeah.
It's
but
not.
Yeah, music,
I have it in a jug.
Certain music just be having you like hypnotized and like in a trance for real. And it's just so repetitive that you'll just think about it in the middle of the morning and not know a fucking lyric, my nigga. I think that's really crazy to me. Yeah, but I just woke up like, I just saying that shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying because I don't know the lyrics. I want to know it so I can say it properly at least, but I don't. And it's like, I know I probably won't even like the song if I really heard the lyrics, but
I think I heard it like one time.
I don't want to learn that shit. Because essentially the lyrics have to do with stars and yeah, that shit. Yeah, I don't like, I'm not a star. I'm not a star.
What kind of lemonade is this? Huh?
She said one made specifically for you.
Is it
Yo.
Is it what it called? Basic?
He called it basic.
Nah, basic on Go Puff.
Oh, basic. They call a lemonade basic.
Yeah, they got basic lemonade.
Farmer's Grove.
Farmer's Grove. Okay. No, because basic is good. You never had it? It tastes like Simply lemonade.
That's funny as fuck. They said it. Look,
well, nah, it don't taste like Simply.
It's just basic.
It's actually good though.
It's just probably real lemons and sugar. Like we just put lemons and sugar. Lemons and sugar.
Designer lemonade and shit.
That's their brand.
Meow.
You know how the stores be having their brand. It's a spider.
It's a spider. Can you kill it?
Yo, have you watched any animes lately?
Yes, I've been watching Kaiju number 9. Just finished that up. Great anime.
What's that about?
Kaiju number 9 is about a futuristic world where a whole bunch of like Godzillas and monsters are forming all over the world, coming through like some portal and just killing the human population, and the human population can't fight them with regular guns, and because their bodies are impenetrable, and the only people that can fight them are these people. They're like, I forgot what they're.
They wear mobile suits?
Yeah, they wear mobile suits.
And they look like Rock'em Sock'em Boppers?
No. They don't wear mobile suits, but they have like mobile weapons and shit. They look like regular characters, but they got big ass excessive weapons and shit.
Oh.
Like there's this one girl, she got like a 60 caliber. I don't know, she got like a. That's what it looked like. This shit is big as fuck. This big ass gun, and it's like she be shooting the fucking Godzillas, my nigga, blowing holes through them niggas. They got
but
one
they be
nigga,
like regular sized people fighting these giants with these guns.
It's multi sizes, so it's like big ass. Regular people.
So it's like Attack on Titan, kind of.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
but better weapons.
Better weapons.
And the humans are all like Levi. Like the task force, her task force, the one with the big ass gun, they're all like Levi. They're all nice as fuck.
Right.
But yeah, that's what
I'll check that out.
Shit dope. And basically Kaiju number 8 is a human that used to be cleanup crew for when they killed the big ass ones, and he was cleanup crew, and he got turned into one of the a humanoid kaiju, a humanoid monster. Mm-hmm. But he could change back his appearance.
You know what I've been watching?
What up?
Well, what I just watched, Death Frenzy F.
What's that about?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, it came to the movie theaters.
Oh shit! It just came out?
Nah, they just come out.
Oh! I watched that already. Yeah.
Frieza joint?
The one with the 2 niggas. Wait, which one?
The Frieza joint.
With Frieza when he came back and Broly was in it? Wait. Which Frieza one? Frieza Black?
Okay, so when Trunks killed Frieza, you remember that?
Yeah.
Frieza died. Trunks
chopped him up.
And then blasted him to
and then he came back when he was he was all put back together and shit. Yeah. What about it?
And he was like a robot.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then that part died.
Yep.
Right. He was dead. He was in a fucking.
He was in hell.
In pieces.
Yep. Had to force to watch crazy shit.
They wished those pieces back.
Okay.
And he regenerated and he trained for 6 months.
Mad long. He got strong as fuck.
And then he came to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he fought Goku and Vegeta in God form. And Beerus and the other dude was watching.
Wait, he turned God for him?
Watching.
Oh, I ain't see that, nigga.
Watching.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was a good
That's wow. Huh?
Said, do you want some?
Oh, no, I got this Arizona right here. I still got some here. Thank
You gotta watch it. It's dope.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. That sound dope as fuck.
The first time I watched it when it first came out, and it was in Japanese, and I couldn't find an American version.
Wait, when did this come out?
English version. This came out like 10 years ago, probably. This is a good movie. Probably it may be a little less than 10 years. Could be like 8. But it was a pretty good movie because it was like the first one when they first turned to God form.
Mm-hmm.
But this was like kind of a little crazy.
Was it a movie or was it
a movie?
Oh, okay.
It's a movie, yeah.
You said a Dragon Ball Z Frenzy?
Death Frenzy. F.
Look, this guy, he tell his girlfriend to get off the jet ski in the middle.
Resurrection.
Resurrection F.
Oh, I watched it.
She wanna know who dated.
What happened to you? Yeah, I watched it.
This guy was on a jet ski with his girl.
Oh, he kicked her off the jet ski because
And she
cheated.
jumped in the
What
water
did she do?
and
She
her
cheated?
go under the water. Huh?
What did she do? She cheated?
He was like, who is Dave? And she was like, why do it matter? He's like, who is Dave?
Wow, she said, why does it
She was
matter?
like, it doesn't matter who is, like, what do you mean? Why? And then she wouldn't answer, and then he was like, get off the jet ski, get off the jet ski.
Nigga
And
wasn't
she
having
jumped
it.
in the water.
He wasn't having it, yo.
What do you think about it?
I think that's hilarious.
She jumped in the water.
You hear it just dunk under the water. I don't know. He was still on it.
Nah, she had a life jacket on in the
Yeah.
video, so she was alright. It's just-
Yeah, but they were probably in the middle of
Somebody had to
the
come-
ocean.
Yeah, somebody had to come get her. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that dude grimy.
Unless she swam back.
He grind me up. Why these dudes being grimy? Yo, you know what's going on? Yo, you know what's going on? Like, yo, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
Some
We gotta
dudes
talk
is
about
more
it.
sensitive
Nah,
than
it ain't-
others.
It ain't that sprinkle
Some dudes
sprinkle.
will get cheated on and be like, oh,
Dude,
word.
like, yo, I'm gonna be
And they
honest
get
with you. I'm
petty.
be honest with you.
You seen the dude that they was popping
feel
the
so
balloons with?
bad
They
about
was going
shit.
in on old boy.
Because I know that I've probably done some shit that I'm not happy about. But I realize that people are human. People make mistakes. I have to learn to forgive the people that I care about because they're not perfect. Now, if I don't know you, then it's fuck you. But if I know you, you know, I could give you the benefit of the doubt in certain situations.
Yeah, but these are probably women that you're getting to know, so you don't
but
really
now,
know
but
them.
now I identified as these early bad behaviors, and I could decide whether or not I want to stick
So
around.
you don't believe, you don't have the same values now?
What do you mean?
You wouldn't say now, if you're not trying to date or trying to do anything serious right now, that you don't care about a girl's feelings until
What do you mean?
you smash, right?
What do you mean I don't give a fuck about her feelings?
Do you care about a
Give
girl's
a fuck
feelings
about
that
your
you just met and you just started talking to?
Why did I start talking to her?
Because
What am
you're
I
attracted and
building?
you
What
try
am
to
I
fuck.
building? All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
I'm
you're trying to fuck, like, if you're trying to wife her, that's different. But that's not what I got
You
for
wife every chick you meet?
Do
Like,
I?
yo, I don't know. Like, do you? Cause like the way you making it sound like, oh, like
I'm
you
making
give a
it.
fuck about her
I'm making
feelings,
it sound
you
like
wife her,
if going forward, right, in 2024, if I'm looking to date, I'm not just looking to fuck. Because
Alright.
guess what? I could fuck a lot of women that I don't want to fuck.
Can
So
you?
yeah. So because of that, it's
You gotta
like,
be
look,
able-
I don't want to
You
fuck.
gotta be able to pull an abundance of them.
No,
to
it's
be
not.
able to
See,
have that
you're
argument.
talking about pull. Pull is
Pull
implying
is
that you
they
want
come
a
to
selection.
you.
No. Pull is implying that you want a selection.
You don't
And
have. You don't.
I
have
don't
to
want.
the
I don't
selection,
want a selection.
But it can happen.
I don't. But that's not what I'm trying to. That's not what I'm trying to reach
And to have the
to.
discipline to avoid that
Almost
opportunity.
selection.
What I'm saying exactly. If I have a whole selection of a whole collection, I'm big pimping a big, and that's not the goal. The goal is to find out one girl that I can say, okay, I can build with
But
this
that's what
woman.
I'm saying. That's what the
and-
girl that stay in the house and do all that.
No, you
but
can't
she
do
wanna
that.
go
You
out.
can't do that with 1, 2, 3 other girls in play. You can't do that. You can't do it, bro. Like, I've tried it. It don't work every time, bro. You can't do it, like. And that's what I mean. Like, you have to be direct at what you want, because you could just get
I think
anything and have to deal with it.
Transparency is important.
Yeah, 100%.
In a relationship, I think it's important to understand that if you're dealing with somebody, that transparency is really gonna help you dictate whether or not that's gonna.
And that's
go
why
on
comprehension
for that-
is so
for that
important,
long
bro,
time.
dog.
Well,
That's why comprehension is so.
I
Like, if
said-
she could understand
I said what I
that,
said.
you don't know how valuable that is.
That's all I said. And I don't really
Crazy.
and it don't really bother me. like me saying like I don't care about her feelings, like that's really blanket trying to throw the. I don't give a fuck how people feel. Like when I say what I said, because
I mean,
you can play it back, rewind it, you gonna hear what I said again. I mean what I said exactly. But what I would say is, in situations where I'm dealing with a woman and she starts to develop feelings, we need to communicate, understand what these things are. We're doing activities, we're hanging out, we're doing shit. We're doing it because it's convenient. We're doing it because we appreciate each other's company. Those are good things to have in a relationship. We can build towards certain things. If I'm not dealing with anybody else and I'm just dealing with you, it's a firm possibility that you could be chosen. But
so is it fair to say
you gotta be consistent, just like you want me to be consistent.
Is it fair to say that you have your standards of how you expect it to go, but you'll be bendable, so to speak, no diddy, but you'll compromise with her. You don't mind compromising, maybe if she's working.
You got 3 years, so you good.
I mean, yeah, in those 3 years, let's say.
Right, you good.
So that's solid. Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Because 3 years, by that time, we gonna know. Because I'm gonna treat you the way.
Let me ask you this: what's some things that you won't bend on? Like you're just like, nah, I'm not doing that. For me, girl trips for sure.
any
I got a few.
Shit, any kinky shit with my ass, like
I respect that.
That's really like it.
Off limits. I respect that.
Anything else, we good. We good money type shit.
Okay.
But none of that shit.
Okay. So you don't mind like a chick that's like loud in public? It's just loud. She's not, mean or yelling. She's just loud.
If she understand, like sometimes I'm having to be like, yo, damn, we have to calm down. You raising your voice. I'm just gonna shut up. All right, shut up. If she's understanding enough to be able to calm herself down, she don't gotta raise her voice, then that's cool. I can deal with that. Like I don't need someone that always gotta put on a show all the time, whatever. And I think for the most part, I'm pretty content with the people that I get to deal with. Like I deal with people that are loud, I get to deal with people that are timid, I deal with all types of people, but when I'm with louder people, I tell them, yo, you bad loud, my bad. I'm gonna calm down a little bit.
It's crazy.
And they bring it down. So I mean, I can deal with it personally. Doesn't really bother me. If you loud all the time, that's different. That's excessive. Excessive behavior is always bad. No matter what it is, any type of excessive behavior can really be bad. You like a girl that, I like her to always be around and always call me and let me know what she's doing. That could be annoying. But she do it all the time, every second. She don't let you taking a shit. She fucking, what are you doing? Taking a shit. What color is it? Is it green?
Wait.
This lady called Angela Yee show, and she was like, her secret, she liked to watch her people go to the mountain. Like literally, she made him lift up his.
Oh no!
So she could see it drop in the Twizzlers.
Oh my god! See, some fetishes shouldn't be.
That's what I think. Marrying a midget is a fetish. If you marry a midget, you got a fetish. Like I don't care. If you're a tall person and you marry a midget, you got a fetish. And I don't mean a short, regular person. You know what I mean? I don't mean a person that's like 4 feet, some shit. Cause we not gonna do that. A dwarf, a motherfucking dwarf, nigga. You know what I mean? No shit.
You gotta get what you got against the dwarves.
I ain't got nothing.
Big dog.
Huh? You bit them all.
He bit them all.
I ain't got a brownie left. They were just crying.
Cat trying to get it. Well, don't be talking about Bobby like that. That's why I bit your leg.
It's a tornado. He's a twister.
They see you turn into a backwater.
You live near the airport.
Exactly. 100%. I have turned my back on the idea
Who's that
of
speaking?
victimization mentality.
Oh, Kanye?
We
Yeah.
are locked up
Yay.
from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3. But we always
Usually be
pointing
saying some change the world shit
at
sometimes.
the white people, but yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land.
Yeah.
America is for sale.
You ain't be buying that land, man. He do own that land.
You got a point, yo.
But the culture has you focused so much.
You need to buy
Look
land.
at somebody, bitch, and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that can get you locked up, and then saying
Y'all want to do that, yo? Y'all want to buy some land?
I would love to buy some land.
Let's pull our resources. I'll raise.
We gotta have a time.
I'll raise
stamp
10
to it.
grand. Let's all raise 10 grand and buy like a big ass shit,
We gotta have a time stamp to it though. Like you gotta be
like a 3-family,
a 3-year plan or 5-year plan or some shit.
and we all put money towards
In
it.
the pot, yeah. I don't mind doing
Land
it.
or a house?
Well, a house. Well, we buy land. Land would
You
be
said a 3-family.
land would be rougher because if we get land, it'll be a lot more. It'll be like, of course, millions of dollars.
But we could build our own house and you don't have to.
Still gonna be millions of dollars. Everything gonna be like $1 million. Unless we get like a really small land, and then it'll almost be $1 million. It'll be like 700,000, 800,000.
Go down south and get cheap.
Going out south, it'll be like 500,000.
Probably even 200,000.
Nah,
Nigga down
Nah.
south.
No,
You see how they live out there?
not to build land.
I mean to own the property until we have the
To own
resources
property.
to build the land.
Property is
100%.
less than 200,000. You
That's
can buy,
what I'm
you can buy a
saying.
house down there for
Get the property
200,000.
and then
They
just
got
take our
property down
time.
here that costs $1
How
million
much is
a year.
a plot of land?
Cause that's what it mean to own land, nigga. You just get the property and then
Plot
you know
of
what I mean?
land, you
can
could
do
get a
whatever
plot of
you
land
want
for
on
like
that shit.
$1,000.
Nah, it depends on how
No,
big
you
that
could get
plot
like
land is.
like an acre or so, some shit
Yeah,
like
we
that.
trying-
You get that for like $1,000.
We trying to get some nice shit, nigga. I want a nice chunk of some shit,
Depending
and
on
then
where
we
you
own
at.
that land, and
Around
then we
16,500.
That's not bad.
For 1 acre.
But I don't see I ain't even doing it in Connecticut. I gotta do down south because Connecticut is just wild. Taxes is crazy. Taxes were reckless. Sorry. Great.
In Nigeria, it's 2,500,000, which is 45
45 acres?
million up here. No, it ranges from 2 million to 45 million.
Yeah, because the there's like a lot of essential oils and raw materials out there in Africa still that is very valuable. So I could see the land being more expensive.
And a half plot of land is 5,000.
That's
5 million.
That's an expensive land. You're probably gonna dig down and find oil reserves in your backyard and shit, yo. Might find a couple dinosaur bones and be like, oh shit, they are real.
Motherfucker gonna say, yo, you gonna come here and try to buy my shit? Yeah, alright. I'll blow your ass up. The rebels gonna be
Yeah,
there.
it could. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to have protection.
Every movie they got the rebels, yo.
The rebels.
Always got the rebels.
They always gonna be a rebel and corruption.
The rebels come to our village and they take our corn.
Yo, relax.
Don't fuck with them rebels.
Nobody.
A dude went into a restaurant. He was fucking with a rebel, but he grew up. He got a little bit older, but you could tell he used to be a rebel.
Rebel. Well,
He was like,
Round 3.
he was like, you want to mess with me? I fuck you.
whoa.
He said, I fuck you.
No Diddler.
I said, you mean what? You fuck him up, you mean, right?
You got the up. I love
when
people,
foreigners be fucking shit up.
I love when foreigners like curse people out though in America because it sounds so funny. Yeah, I ever see the clip of the Asian dude and he said everything else in like Japanese or Chinese, whatever he was, and then he's like, "Fuck you." Said everything else in Japanese and Chinese, but he said, "Fuck you." That shit was so funny. I was crying the first time I saw that shit. Fuck you.
How do you feel about
the man accused of killing Alpo beat the case and is a free man.
Wow.
Details of the trial were not available, and him or his public defender could be reached.
He said it wasn't me.
I guess they're saying they can't be reached, but that's not what it said.
now? Look, we gonna now how we gonna talk about this? We gonna tell the truth about us saying that the killer that killed a drug dealer got released. That questionably could have been involved with other series of murders and things of that nature. I'm gonna take your approach on this one. You know what I mean?
I think first of all, there's still people that are like paid assassins that have the plan set all already out, and they have people in position to
just
get
a black
paid.
person. Why not just celebrate that this black person got released from prison?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for that too. But I'm just saying on a deeper level, at the same time, the reason why this person is out is because the people that pay him to do this don't look black or aren't black. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, it's just,
so the government.
I don't know who.
Paid him.
I don't know who. I'm just saying certain people are paid to be hitmen, and they're paid with the knowledge to know that I'm gonna do little to no drill time before they do what they do, and that's very possible. So I don't know.
Oh, it was a hitman?
I don't know. It could be. For him to get out of jail after killing that dude, could have been hit.
Adam 22 trying to justify him interviewing that dude that shot Pop Smoke.
I mean,
a lot of people are saying like New York wouldn't do nothing. Like DJ Academic said New York wouldn't do anything.
What do you mean New York?
LA down here, they said they wouldn't.
Oh, they're not gonna text Adam 22.
The East Coast will not retaliate. They're not gonna do nothing to this kid. This kid is like safe. He's safe over there. I think if he did come to the East Coast, I think somebody in his area of Brooklyn or wherever they was from probably would try to retaliate.
I don't think he would go over there.
Yeah, but like for them to really
just
just
say,
trying
to
like,
get him killed, bro. They trying to get
York,
him unalive.
I mean, we don't want that, but we really want to acknowledge like, all right, I think it's more of a growth thing because you're baiting. You know what I mean? By you saying that, they're not gonna do nothing, like, you know, they don't care, like, you know what I mean? It's just what he's just from Harlem or he's from wherever he's from, like, like that's not cool, like saying that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it don't matter where they from. If they killed another black kid, like that's some wild shit. Yeah. And you should.
And it was a young.
You bringing him on the show, you giving him a bag for him to come on your show so you can interview him. You showing that it's okay for you to do this shit. I just want to know why you did it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you this money to tell your story. You know what I mean? And then you go on and say, "Oh well, I'm not gonna do this if I was somewhere else. I wouldn't interview fucking the nigga that shot what's his name from LA?
Tupac?
Nipsey. The nigga that shot Nipsey. He said I went interview the dude that shot Nipsey because this is my backyard. Like that'd be reckless.
They couldn't do
You know
it
what I mean?
because
But the
too
boy
much-
that was up
too much
there,
Crips was
the
on
boy that was
staff,
up
and they
there,
doing payroll.
he corrected him, and he was like, bro, like, that's my peeps. Like, I couldn't, you know what I mean? I couldn't do that. And my people would look at me crazy, like, I ain't do nothing. If I did it, I have to have a bag, like, like, enough for me to move my family somewhere else, because my people gonna be on my neck. Or, you know what I mean? Like, just accept the consequences that's gonna come with that.
Bro,
Set it on, bro.
Fraudulent people always expose themselves in the end. And just like you say, that story with Adam 22, there's another story with Adam 22, where Kodak was up there, and then Kodak basically had to check this nigga like, yo, like, nigga, I don't come up here talking about what you do with your wife and everything.
He be trying to get them to say stuff.
Exactly, 100%.
He be like, oh, so did that, and da da da. Like,
I mean, he get off on that. Like, I think he got some type of shit that he dealing with mentally, yo, and that's his outlet. You know what I mean? And he's fortunate to have a young lady that's with the shits. You know what I mean? Like, some people get that. Tommy, what's his name? Had fucking Pamela Anderson. You know what I mean? Like, it works. Like, for some people, you got old ass fucking what's his name with Angelina Jolie and shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking 80-year-old dude with this fucking supermodel. You know what I mean?
Angelina?
Fucking what's his name from Monsters Ball? Fucking dude that smashed Halle Berry.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
He ain't back with her.
He's with Angelina
Jolie.
Oh yeah, he was.
I don't know if he broke up, but he probably got another supermodel. He getting the young chickens. He one of those dudes, like, yo, isn't he a cool ass dude? Like, I'll be like, yo,
he's a funny ass.
He a dude you gotta have a beer with, shoot the shit. He gonna tell you some bullshit.
But he was old then. He gotta be old as fuck now.
Yeah, he the white Morgan Freeman.
Yo.
That's why I said that's nasty.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nigga say he the white Morgan Freeman.
Dennis Quaid.
That's what. Wow. Y'all out of pocket. Y'all arguing about who
his head got bigger.
The white Morgan.
How your head and your neck get bigger, but your body gets smaller? Like,
eyes, ears,
look like a bobblehead.
They get older.
Yeah,
he got big ears too. His brother, yo, I was looking up his brother the other day when I was watching some movies. I was looking up movies by their names of the actors and shit. Because I got a feature on the shit. Cody's put people on Cody low key. But anyway, I got the shit and I could search by name, so I looked up Dennis Quaid, Robert Quaid, right? Whatever his other brother name. Mike
Dennis
Quaid,
I think.
Dennis Quaid, he got a brother, but his brother
I don't know.
Something Quaid. But anyway, looking up his movies and shit, I was like, yo, that's his brother? And then I started looking at their face, and I'm like, yo, he looked like this motherfucker. Like, we're all these years, I seen this movie, and that's his brother, yo. But his brother was like a outcast. Like, they both became actors, successful actors, but it's like his brother was like an outcast. Like, he was the villain in the Christmas shit with Chevy Chase. When he take his family on the vacation trip, and they gotta do like the National Lampoon shit with Chevy Chase or whatever, and his neighbor doing the Christmas decorations, and he's doing his Christmas decorations, and they battling each other to have the best Christmas decorations and shit. Like, but that was Dennis Quaid's brother or whatever. But he used to get like really drunk and shit like that. He was fucking up, but then he got back on his shit, and he was in a few blockbusters. He was in some good movies. But I think he was in Armageddon.
I didn't like Lampoon. I don't even remember. I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, it was just a slapstick comedy movie. Chevy Chase.
Or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Some
Rick Moranis. Some of those movies was good. Like back in the day, like we got some good shit back in the day. Like, we got some corny shit. Like, we got Mac and Me, corny ass shit like that. E.T., that was whack. You know what I mean? Harry and the Hendersons, that was whack. You know what I mean? But those was like good little family movies. You get together, you get to laugh and shit with your family. Like, oh, look at that. You know what I mean? It's kid friendly. but I like the horror movies. So a lot of the horror movies, the jump scares, the originals, those was the stuff that I really got into. But I'm starting to look at more cinema between the 80s and the 90s. There's a lot of stuff that that's really interesting that I've been seeing, like some really good stuff.
Like what?
I just watched this movie called The Stranger.
Well,
it's kind of.
I have been looking at
The Stranger. Oh, I think I did see that shit.
And the lady was a rideshare driver, and she picked up this guy. He was
It's a movie with Johnny Depp.
back in the day.
It's a lot of movies.
Oh, where he let them girls in and they set them up and killed them.
What happened?
Was that Johnny Depp or was that Keanu Reeves? Yeah.
Johnny
I
Depp.
like Keanu Reeves.
Johnny Depp has some movies, but like when he was younger, he was doing like other shit, like Gilbert Creek and shit.
Is they gonna make another John Wick?
I heard they was. It's gonna be John Wick 5, ain't it?
Keep it going. 6, man.
No, 5. Ain't no 6.
Morpheus about to be.
John Wick 5.
Did you watch Intercontinental? They didn't finish it.
The show.
That show don't
It was
count.
only. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying like it's only 4.
Yeah, I heard that ain't no Intercontinental no more.
Yeah, because it was only like 3 episodes.
No, I mean in the story, like.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, but what happened?
They
was it
destroyed
because of the
No,
strike?
but he got another one because he killed everybody
In the Continental? That's
he
crazy.
won at the end. No, in the movie he won at the
okay.
end, and then he got another.
I think I've seen 2 of them. I ain't seen one.
Oh, you ain't see all the John.
You gotta watch
You
it.
talking
John
like
Wick.
you seen this shit? I'm like, what the fuck you talking
I
about?
want to know.
That shit.
Watch it.
Just watch
John
it.
I
Wick.
ain't gonna watch
It's a
it.
good-ass
I ain't
movie.
gonna watch it.
Equalizer good.
Yeah,
You see,
Equalizer.
how many of those you seen?
I like 3.
It is 3.
Oh, okay, I seen all.
The last one.
I
So
see.
you saw the last
I
one.
think so. Wait.
The last one just came out.
He went to
No.
Mexico. Where did
Oh
he go?
yeah, that's
It
the
was
one
in-
I
Was
seen.
it Italy?
And the lady was being nice to him and shit.
Cause we went to the movies.
This is the cop.
No. The lady at the Italian restaurant.
Ah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You seen it? Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one was good.
And she
My
would
nigga
give him
Denzel,
his coffee. He was drinking.
You gotta see his action. You gotta see Denzel's action movie, man. That's
He killing it,
for the
yo.
culture, man. For the culture.
Look, you know what I mean? And he don't gotta
You must-
do all that
you must-
kicking, you
You
know
know
what I
they
mean?
got a
He do none of
TV
that.
You must
show.
with Mission Impossible.
They got a TV
Yeah.
show with Queen
You
Latifah.
seen all of them?
The last one I seen is the one with Ving Rhames was in that
He
shit.
didn't like most of them. He
Oh
didn't all of them.
damn. The one.
He even in the first one. Yeah, he had every single one of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Yo, Vin Range is a beast on the low. Like he one of those
I
dudes
can't-
that be in like
I just-
everything.
I just see Holiday Heart.
Yeah,
Every
yo.
time I see
Me
him.
But Mission Impossible
Fuck
is
me
his
up,
franchise.
yo. Like, what's
I
That's his
never,
franchise.
I didn't watch
Like
it.
some roles you just
He the
shouldn't
computer
take,
dude.
yo.
He the cool black.
I mean, it
computer
is what
dude.
it is. I ain't mad at him.
I just think about how
Every guy do that dress. Every guy do that dress.
He
He
played
was
it
more
so
than a
good.
dress. He had his hair straightened. He had
all
on
of
makeup
that.
and
Smiley. He
was
was
doing dance.
wilding. He like with the. Well, didn't he ever seen?
he was like,
the
"Cause
dude?
you know what I want and I know what I love."
Oh,
Yeah, that came with BET back in the day.
And
all
when
the
he was
time
coming
they
on,
love
and then Alfre
demasculating.
Woodard was on crack, and she was like, "Bless her,
Demasculating us.
bless her."
That shit was
Bless her.
crazy.
But that was a movie.
And
that
she
wasn't
had a
show.
wig on.
Yeah, movies
With her
do it
hair
too,
hanging
nigga.
down, her real hair was hanging from underneath, and she had a wig.
That was like
Influence us to do
Wesley
fuck
Snipes
shit.
played to Wong Fu
Nah, Wesley
with
Snipes.
Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
Yeah,
they wore a
that
dress
shit,
in a
yeah.
wig.
With
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
They-
That was
And Jacqueline
crazy.
Wazamo, right?
Yup,
Wasn't he
yup,
one of the
yup.
women?
He sure was.
I didn't
That
watch
shit
it, but
was
I
wild.
remember.
I
seen
remember as a kid
glimpses
seeing it
of
and my
it.
dad
It was on
telling me,
TV.
yo, you don't have to watch this.
Dude don't ever wear no dress, man.
Yo.
Crazy.
You start
crosses
early,
and
I'm
stuff.
telling you.
Especially no damn Wesley Snipes as big as he is. Like, It just make it look even weirder.
Now that was before
I just
social
didn't
media.
understand.
Imagine social media with that.
They would have choose their ass up.
I mean, you can.
Rest in
So
peace,
we have
Pastor
social
Swayze.
media now. You can still,
If they would've
people can
choose-
still
I mean,
go
now
watch
they
it
can
and-
go
Yeah,
back,
but a
but
lot
I'm
of them
just
don't
saying.
care now because they knew
It's like,
we
nah,
all
it's
saw what they
already-
had to do to get.
We already we already there, man.
In the Matrix.
Ready doing
That
it.
shit
The lady
crazy.
said that's why she wrote the Terminator and the Matrix. She said it's
Yeah.
connected, and she want us to know that this is
The story of us.
the
It was,
machine,
yeah.
man against the machine.
I believe it, yo. I believe it 100%.
So she said that why she wrote it.
That lady remind me of Kanye's mother. She's so smart and like she's just out the box with it. And for you know what I
What's her
mean?
name? Sophia. Sophia something.
Who
But
wrote it?
The lady, Sophia Little or something like that.
for her to come up with that concept and then base it off of like biblical kind of
Sophia something.
is amazing.
Sophie something.
Because that's really what's going on, and that her mindset was that in the 80s. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like, if she came up with this book, her mindset was the Terminator mixed with the Matrix in the 80s, nigga.
Well, that's what the Matrix is about.
Crazy.
Waking you
What's her
up
name?
From the Matrix to get you out of the illusions and the lies and the ignorance. So it's not dangerous for me because that's my job. That's what I came here to do. That's why I wrote the Matrix and Terminator
She
to
wrote
wake
for
people
anybody.
up so they can move on to greater, better things. The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future.
He's the
The
savior
Terminator is the past, it's time
as
travel.
in human
Past, present,
form.
and future time travel.
But the savior,
It's the
what
second
happens in
coming
the
of
Matrix,
Christ.
the savior
The evolution of
couldn't really
Christ
save it.
is
He's
man
just
versus
destined to
machine.
be the
So,
anomaly
the
in the
machines,
system
the Terminator
to make the
machines,
people.
that are trying
Yo, this shit is
that's gonna terminate them in the
crazy.
future when they oppress man. See, it's a man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
Technology.
God's children versus man's children, which is technology.
That's our Nephilim. That's our fallen angels. Because they were built perfect and they got corrupted from their Oh my God, bro. We're doing the same thing that allegedly the God from the Bible did. The same way. Creating them perfect, and then when they go crazy, we're gonna be like, oh, we didn't know. We knew, nigga, we knew. Yo, we see the whole Bible that said, look, don't do it this way. And niggas still did it that way, yo. That's crazy, like, I don't know. And then she thought about this in the 80s, y'all.
They ain't even worried about the Terminator. They shooting at Trump.
Nigga, nah, you ain't seeing, you ain't peeping what this lady just was thinking about in the 80s, my nigga. She basically said what we're going through right now. If we create AI, which we are, and like androids, which we are, and like, you know what I'm saying, use them for law enforcement, which we are, it's like, yo, this shit is gonna turn, and then fucking, it's our creation. It's just like God's creation, just like how people are innately evil and
computer AI for law enforcement. Do they have AI cops?
about to. Yo, they about to. They got
They
robots.
got robot dogs.
They got robot. You know what I mean? And they have enhanced soldiers. We don't know what them enhancements are. Yeah, it could be chemically. It could be. You know what I mean? Put some machinery in there. You never know. We don't know.
Could be Steve Rogers.
Exactly. We don't know. You know?
Not Steve Rogers on the force.
They could have Iron Man suits. I heard they have Iron Man suits.
Well, obviously they have it because they have to have it. Anything that they put in a movie
As a weapon,
most
though,
of the
that's
stuff,
crazy.
they actually, it's a real thing that was created, because how could it be in the movie if they don't? And the stuff that's not, the stuff, that's what I was about to say, the stuff that's not that, it has to be real because it's in the movie.
Yeah, a lot of these movies and entertainment, it's like, I feel like the directors are in a certain circle where it's like they're already getting money and they're already, you know what I'm saying? So they know certain information and can sprinkle it in their movies.
Sprinkle.
They can't put too much, they can't put too much of the truth, but it's like certain directors could take a certain approach to a movie that other directors can't because they don't have access to that information.
People are crazy.
I'm not gonna act like
This lady killed a church's chicken employee following a dispute over a food order.
Over food.
What?
Over chicken. See? But this is what I'm saying.
What's
What's in the chicken that made her say, I'll kill a bitch for this chicken? What is in it? Yeah, what's in the chicken? Like, yo, this is... I think it's hormones. I think it's rage. It's probably testosterone. They probably put testosterone in her.
She killed the unalived the employee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was mad that she didn't get whatever she wanted to get.
That Chick-fil-A, they be so nice.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
No,
what they're
church.
putting in. It's what they're putting in the chicken.
Oh, yeah, church. Oh, yeah, they different.
They put crack in that chicken, yo.
They be
Crack
getting
cocaine in that chicken. Like, ain't no way.
It is good, though.
Over chicken is crazy. It's not that good.
I don't know.
Oh, they
Nigga
were
said,
arguing.
oh
It's good.
no! Yo, look, it's
She
good,
had
but
to
I
eat.
heard somebody over that chicken. Yo,
That's
that's my drum now!
Yeah,
That's my drum now!
Nah, that's my chicken.
That's my drum!
I'd be mad, but I don't think I can
God
put
damn it.
hands on somebody for.
Niggas fighting
Oh,
over.
because I guess the customer service was bad. She got into it.
Oh,
argument.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
And then she pulled
It's
out.
different?
Yeah, because you don't know you bad customer service.
What is that different?
I've seen bad
Somebody
customer
died.
service.
It ain't good.
I've seen, yeah, you're right, but I've seen bad
Oh,
customer
customer
service.
service?
She could have been like, bitch, fuck your mama, and I don't give a fuck about this job.
You didn't ask me if I wanted a refill on my water!
You know what I'm saying?
Pop! Oh!
It's subjective because
I was going to get a
be
picture.
anything. It could be anything. She was like, she could have said, "Fuck your dead daddy." Like what, bitch?
That is
What?
bad customer service.
That's horrible customer
Why would
service.
somebody say that?
They
How long
just
have you
evil.
been working to say
They
that?
just evil, nigga.
You've been working this whole. There is a place.
He
There
just
is a
evil.
place. There is a place where people they curse at you.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the name
different.
of that? Look up that restaurant here. The
That's
restaurant where
different. I
when
would
people
never
curse
go
at
there.
you.
People are dumb for going.
The restaurant
to
where
that.
people curse at you when you go there.
They curse at you?
Yeah, look it up.
That's
What's the name
wild.
of it? Restaurant where people curse at
The
you.
bad mouth shack.
Restaurant will people curse at you.
I'll be dead.
Restaurant where people curse at you. Restaurant. Karen's Diner, Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's, yeah, Dick's.
Last resort.
Dick's.
They're
Last
served
resort.
dinner with a side of two Edzo Ford Fong, also known as the world's rudest, worst, most insulting waiter is associated with the restaurant.
Oh hell no. That's not even cool.
Yo,
That's not
they
even
be cursing
cool.
you out, bro,
Mm-mm.
on purpose.
Why would
Pick
you
your
want to?
dicks.
That's crazy.
Dick's
That's a
Sword.
fetish.
No, but the
That's
shit
a
that's
fetish.
on the shit that's on the menu
It's
crazy.
That
in
is a
Texas,
fetish,
Florida,
People that go there,
Tennessee,
is,
Indiana,
is
And they got a
tapping-
chain.
Nevada,
People that go there are
South
tapping into their
Carolina,
fetishes.
Alabama.
That's a
Yo,
fetish, nigga.
He
That's
can't handle
That's a
nobody
fetish.
talking
It's
shit.
not.
Yo,
It's
you
not
can't.
handle. It's preferred. That's a fetish,
Nah,
nigga.
you
You
can't
prefer
handle it. You
to have a
can't
nigga yelling at you when you eat it and shit, giving
Nah.
you poor.
Me-
Why would you pay for poor
Me-
customer service, nigga?
Look, meet
That's
Dick.
a fetish, bro.
Look, meet Dick. He's hard up to see you.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Why would I want to go to the?
what?
Why,
In the background.
why would I want to go to a store like that? On the menu. That's on the menu. I can't bring my kid.
Nah,
like,
baby,
you know what I'm
you
saying? No,
Yeah,
hell
you
no.
could.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You could, yo.
I
You could be
would.
like, yo.
I wouldn't.
You want to go to this place,
I
kid?
wouldn't.
That's when you call your kid
I would.
kid.
I would bring an enemy. I'd bring
You
an
want to go to
enemy.
this place, kid?
I'll bring an enemy there and pay him to go extra. On my
I'll bring
enemy.
an enemy's kid.
I won't go down.
Yeah, enemy shit. What's an enemy? If you can't do enemy shit. You remember that shit, Spy versus Spy?
You on your Kendrick Lamar shit, bro.
Spy versus Spy.
What happened?
Remember Spy versus Spy on Mad TV?
Yeah.
With a black spy, with a white spy, and the black spy who always got killed. Any coincidence?
Did he always get killed? Nah, he ain't always get killed. They went back and forth. Now the white dude,
the black spy always.
Nah, bro,
it
went back and forth.
You want to look it up? Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up. Cause somebody would have checked their ass, and that shit would have been on fucking TikTok.
Nah, it was controversial.
They definitely was letting a black. I remember specifically he won.
He was the loser. He was the cat and itchy and scratchy.
Bro, that's crazy. They would have definitely.
Yeah, that's crazy. We looking this up. Let me see.
I stopped.
Spy versus Spy.
Cause I'm pretty confident that nigga he didn't catch the fade all the time. Maybe even most of the time, but not all the time.
Who wins? Spy versus Spy have each won.
Exactly. See,
times.
come on, bro.
One of their conflicts resulted in a draw. The comic strip has been a regular feature in Mad magazines since 1961.
I remember it would go back and forth.
Antonio.
Don't do that to Mad TV. Don't do that to Mad TV, bro. Child put racism on their ass, nigga.
Oh, okay, so we made it even.
Yeah, bro, it's been even for years, bro.
Shit on TV.
Nigga just wanted them to be racist and shit.
On Mad TV.
What? That Mad.
They had a good cast up there. Mad was good.
I like
Aries was up there.
That
Aries
Asian lady.
The dude that did the fake. Yeah, Miss Kim was up there. Yup.
And then the big baby.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he's hilarious. He was trying to be like Will Ferrell to me. That was their Will Ferrell. But fucking Aries stood out. Like Aries definitely stood out on Mad TV. Him and the dude that played Tony Soprano.
I seen him live.
Aries Spears.
Is he funny?
Yeah, his impressions are dope.
Remember that movie when he was in with Lisa Ray and she put a spell on him, and then he went to the bathroom and it fell off.
What?
And then
what fell off? Oh damn. That's crazy. That's a hell of a spell. That's a hell of a spell.
And he put it in a bag with some ice. And he went because I think because they did it, and then he was like, "All right, bye," like type shit, like
not bye.
So she was like, "Oh, you gonna get it? You gonna reap what you sow?" Or something, and then she put a spell, and then that's what happened.
Was that in New Orleans or something?
He was screaming, huh?
No. It was in New Orleans or something.
You said it was in
New Orleans. I don't remember where they were.
Why had to be in New Orleans?
He was in the bathroom. He's like, "Oh my God, what the?"
Why couldn't it be a white witch smiling?
And he went to the hospital. Well, I think he went to her house eventually. She's like, "I'm sorry, please. Like, can you?"
I could see Lisa Ray playing New Orleans.
The wiggle. That's fine.
Guys, what do you think about this? We put this in the chat. Out on a date, and this girl gonna bring her daughter talking about, "I don't want you to get the wrong impression." Then she gonna say, "If you a real man, you paid for my daughter. This the world we live in." Hashtag worst date ever.
Wait, what?
Who wrote that?
You put that in the chat. Somebody put this on Facebook.
I ain't putting it in the chat.
That was me. I ain't even on
2 days
Facebook.
ago.
I put it in the chat 2 days ago.
Yeah, you screenshot it and put it.
Oh, in our chat.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I say?
You didn't say it. You just put the post. The post says, "Out on a date," and this girl a guy put this on social media. Out on a date, and this girl gonna bring her daughter talk about,
"Oh, a
I
real
don't
man
want
is
you
gonna
to
pay
get the
for your
wrong
shit."
impression.
Yeah, I
Then
seen
she
that
gonna
shit.
say, "If you a real man, you pay for my daughter. This is the world we live in."
Oh,
that's an easy answer for me.
You bring your child,
Unbeknownst to you.
and I don't know that you bring your child out when we eat. and expect me to pay for both of them and make a comment saying, if you a real man, you'll pay for my child too.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. As soon as you show up with baby girl, we didn't talk about it. It's like, oh, she's
let's just be clear. I'm very disappointed in you off the rip. I'm disappointed in you.
This?
But
this
I'm not gonna let
I'm
not gonna let the child suffer.
But
I promise you, let me finish my point. Because I promise you, I'm never gonna talk to this girl again probably.
I mean, that's the simple
issue.
Yeah, that's my
spurred
issue.
that on me. I'm not going to make a child suffer because of a poor decision on a parent in my presence.
That child gonna suffer anyway because you're not paying for its food.
That's fine. My presence.
I'm
going to.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? I bet. Got you. She a rat. That's it. The kid now, you know, the kid gonna eat today. He might not eat tomorrow. That's not my problem.
Oh, so you gonna feed it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the man thing to do.
Oh, okay. So you agree
Yeah,
with
because
her.
that's messed up.
That's the man thing to do.
So
but she definitely a dub.
No, he don't agree because
She
he said he
definitely a
ain't
dub.
talking
But
to her no
but
more.
she paid. She still
Definitely
got paid
She
for the
definitely a dub.
meal.
But it's for the kid, not
And
for
she
her.
said it was
That
for the
part.
kid anyway.
Matter of fact, if anything, I'll pay for the kid. Fuck your food.
She a
I'll
dub.
give her.
She a dub though.
Yeah.
Oh,
She a
okay,
dub.
well, that's solid.
I'll pay for the kid, yeah. If she ain't getting her shit,
Right.
you know what I mean? I'll do some cold shit like that, but I ain't gonna do that to the kid.
I respect that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because
I
I,
mean,
don't think you should just.
like the
I would
funny
never
shit
do
is
that.
that
I don't
she have the
kids, so I
audacity to
wouldn't.
spring some shit on you like that. Like certain niggas go through certain shit, and I be seeing when they go through it, I be like, damn. I'm not gonna say that this would never happen to me, but if it do, I will hope that I've had enough conversation with this woman to know how this is gonna turn out. So if she doing it, she gonna look stupid.
So let me tell you about something that happened to me and how I just understood that some women don't really care about what a child is around, or you see what I'm saying? Because some women can have sex with the baby in the room, and if the baby start crying, you get back shots and you're rocking the. Some women could do that. Some women could have sex with their kid in the room and tell the kid to turn around in the room while the parent is doing the shit probably like a couple feet from, you know what I'm saying, from the other side.
Some people do it with their kid in the bed. I don't mean that they should do that.
That's wow. That's wow. Exactly what she said. Some people do a lot of things. That doesn't mean that they should do it. So at the end of the day, it's like, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you why you shouldn't do it.
What would you tolerate? What's your threshold? You know what I mean? That's how you define that.
My threshold?
Because sometimes people have different interests or vices, and you need to understand that. That's why I always talk about transparency.
So if you're babysitting,
know what type of person you
right?
are.
Like if I have my child to sleep over somebody's crib, right, which is probably rare, and probably won't happen until I feel like she has her own cell phone, and you know what I'm saying, she needs it for these type of occasions. But hypothetically, if she's old enough to like go over somebody's house and shit, first of all, I'm gonna have a setup where it's like, if shit get weird, call me and let me come get you. You could give a reason. Just say that daddy wants you home because of something.
As you should.
You see what I'm saying? But as far as like other people's like ground rules or what to, if they're having sex in their own house, I can't knock that. You see what I'm saying? But if you're like walking around naked in the crib with like kids around, like teens and shit around, no, that's weird as fuck. We're not doing that shit. If you're like having sex with your wife and you can hear like, oh fuck yeah, and you're being excessively loud, yeah, you're probably not, you know what I mean, I'm probably gonna come get my baby. Like, even if it doesn't last all night, like, I'm still gonna probably come get my baby, and that's probably gonna be the reason why, because, you know what I'm saying, like, Just, you know, certain shit. Like,
bitch,
me personally, would I like have sex in the same? I have had sex in the same room, but it was her mom. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. Or even if it was somebody else, I know my daughter is like knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll test it even just to make sure like you up, and I'll try to like divide the room in a certain way where it's like.
Because when you want to have sex, you want to have sex, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You gonna make a way. So I can understand, but certain things is like, yo, your child is awake.
You gotta have
your child is right there and they're awake and they
it.
know what's going on and they
be,
hear you and they can see you. All they gotta do is go.
You gotta have discernment.
That's my discernment.
You gotta have.
I couldn't do that. Me personally.
Responsibility. You know what I mean? You want to be setting a decent example. And first off, when you're dealing with children, it's different. Everything got to be different. Like, you know what I mean? For that period of time when you're dealing with the child, you have to have certain boundaries in your life to deal with that, you know, person that needs guidance or whatever. You can't just be doing all types of wild shit.
What do you think about a woman y'all having sex and then
like Big Daddy or whatever, right? That's the name of the movie with Adam Sandler. Yeah, like that.
What do you think of a woman that y'all having sex and then her baby calls and she ignores her baby for the sex? Do you not judge it, or do you say, bitch, really care?
I definitely judge it, but I'm flattered too at the same time because I'm a Leo, I guess.
But he don't care. You ain't gonna take her serious.
Yeah, I'm probably. Whatever, like, I look at everything because, like, whatever.
Yeah, you're right. Probably not.
Whatever I see, I pay attention to it, and I see how many things this person does that I think are judgeable. You know what I mean? And if they redeem themselves from that.
You are redeemed.
Because if I'm like fucking you and you stop to answer the phone, then I'm gonna feel some type of way. Damn, I'm not putting it in like that. Like, you gotta stop me.
Maybe she might, be like,
type shit.
I hear the baby calling, you know what I mean?
Like, I've been in that situation.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Where fuck the phone. Like,
I judge them though.
I answer my phone.
Like, you ain't even care that your
I
baby
answer
was
my
crying.
phone. I'll stop. I'm like, oh my god, like. I answer the phone, like, you know what I mean? But if she
depends
don't
on
stop me answering the phone, I'm not gonna be mad because she stopped. I'm not gonna be mad if she didn't stop. But I'm gonna think about it, like, damn, if she did stop, then I'm like not really putting it down. If she don't stop, then
I don't know.
maybe I'm going hard or whatever. I don't know. I don't really get mad about nothing like that. If she don't
stop, then she don't value it as much.
I don't necessarily think that is that.
I think it is.
Because you don't know who it is calling you unless your kid got a special ring or some shit like that.
I'm talking about your kid.
I understand that.
Your kid's whining.
You're not
crying,
looking at your phone when you, well,
and
I
you ignore your kid while you're having sex.
You don't look at your phone when you fucking.
I'm not talking about phone. I'm talking about the kid is in another room or banging on the door.
Oh, they calling you in the house.
And
I thought the phone.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
I don't know why I was thinking the phone.
I'm just saying, like, if your kid, let's say in the other room.
That's different. They in the house. I'm gonna be like, go get your kid. I'm gonna say something.
And their mother was like,
I'm gonna say something. Yeah, I'm gonna say something. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's different. On the phone, nobody knows. Like,
on the phone is different, like you said, like you can ignore.
But that's what I thought.
But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know if it's somebody's kid on the phone.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
But in the room or some shit, with that,
like,
get up.
Fuck it.
Would I judge her if she don't? Would I judge? Hell yeah,
I'm a judge.
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck wrong with you? Get up, see what your kid. Your kid might be bleeding.
Here's my take on it. There are women that will take their kids out in the middle of the night to go to some nigga house or whatever. Just this marriage, that's not your man. Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it is, you still shouldn't be waking your kid up in the middle of the night. If you're not already where you at, you need to call a baby.
She gonna be judged.
Or something.
She gonna be judged.
And if your kid is crying or if your kid, and I don't think you should be having sex in the same room that your kid. That's just my opinion. Or like I said, some people have. I know people who are
in the
same bed. Somebody did that, and their kid, they was going wild, so their kid fell on the floor.
Damn.
Because they were in the bed.
What the?
Like, so they like.
Sometimes, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes when you dealing with somebody, like, when the shit is good, you be like, yo, fuck it, yo. You go sneak one in, like it just,
sneak
it
off,
just be like
but
that.
not
Sneak off
It
and
just
move
be like that
move
type
from
shit.
there. Like,
It just be like that type
that
shit,
kid in there.
but not in the
Even
bed.
if they
Because then if your kid grow up
and
and has like traumas with sex and shit, that's your fault.
right.
Or little kids be moaning and stuff
shit,
because they
hear moaning
What,
and shit.
what y'all? I saw y'all fighting last night. I saw y'all wrestling.
Yeah, because you know they're gonna lie to them kids. You're not gonna tell them what you really was doing.
What you and my mom was doing? Or come in the room smiling.
Like that
and
little
shit.
boy is like, I heard you said you was coming. Where was you going?
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
like
what the kids
yo,
said. I heard you say you were coming.
That like family experience when you in the room with a kid and the mother in there, y'all all chilling, y'all watching a movie together. Like that shit feel right. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I like the way it is. Like, but I want my own family.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only thing, and like seeing that is beautiful, it's everything, but
you can make it your own family as soon as you have a child. As soon as you have a child, as soon as you put your child in the mix, and then once you have your child, the love for your family is gonna trump all of that shit. Even if it's not your kids, you're gonna love your whole family because you have a child with this person that you're with. It's just a different feeling, bro. But I feel you though. You should want your own family. If you don't have no kids, niggas, you should start just deal with somebody who don't have no kids. Nigga. It's just easier for you.
nervous, man.
Don't be nervous. You gonna
that one
good,
girl,
man.
yo, and then they try to make you feel bad about smashing a younger woman. Like they be like, yo, if a woman that you smashing, if she 25, man, you shouldn't be fucking with her because you did it. I'm like, nigga.
I got a 10-year gap for me, but I understand people that want to.
If she 25, she good money.
What's her name? Just got himself a young girlfriend.
Oh,
Johnny Depp. We were just talking about her earlier.
See, man, he living.
She's younger than his daughter.
Living. He living. Because ain't nothing wrong with that as long as she grown.
Yeah, and that's what she want, and that's what he wants.
Right.
That.
See that guy?
Better than a bitch sitting on his bed.
That's Captain Sparrow, man. That's Captain Sparrow, bro.
Better than her old ass sitting on the bed, yo.
Savvy, motherfucker.
Right?
That motherfucker.
I definitely try to use that shit, but I ain't.
Jack Sparrow in this bitch.
She's like, huh? Yeah, we got wrapped up.
But we did have some good discussion, man. Yo, stop shooting that Trump and let him do his rally.
Please. Because all you're going to do is miss.
I'm glad, yo, you know what?
Go up.
I am glad it wasn't one of us involved in this endeavor. You know what I mean? But, because we already got enough that we dealing with right now. We got too much.
It would have looked like a Democrat hit.
Dude trying to drown. Trying to drown like his kids in the water.
Like the Democrats in a hit, yo. Yeah. It's like, oh no, they must have paid for that. Had to be a white dude in American flag shirt.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch some crazy movies tonight. I'm trying to watch The Strangers all from the beginning to the end. The new one is like the prequel, so I'm gonna watch that one.
Where is that at?
Then I'm gonna watch the last one that just came out, and then I'm gonna watch the first one.
What is that on?
You know what Smiley be watching this shit.
It's on.
No, but what is?
No, I gotta watch the first one after I watch this new one.
What is it on? I know you're watching on something else, but
I don't know. It was in the movie theater.
Oh.
And then it, now it's on shit. I'm gonna watch that tonight. After I finish watching Kingdom of the Apes, because that was kind of dark.
That's the last Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
How is it? You ain't finished it?
It's crazy. I started watching it, but then I was like, I want to watch something else, and I don't want to because I wanted to watch House That the Dragons Built, a new episode.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
That's my dream. But yeah, it's another episode of Get Lifted. 30th and 20. It's your boy Smiley Jizzle and my mans.
For so deep.
And our co-hosts.
Yeah, have fun.
And we out of here, man.
Smoke
God,
weed
Dre.
every day. Except on the Sabbath.
Yo.